can on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
It is a great day to be alive on this Tuesday. Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust. Alongside me, dressed in Packer green, Christmas green, is Kyle Wallace.
Yes, sir. You caught on. I said, what am I going to wear today? I said, I want to wear some Packer green, baby. I want to wear something that reminds me of how good and great my football team is how great I look.
Let me say you need to do some push-ups.
Oh, yeah, my chest. I mean, it's what it is, you know.
Brad, spot the lie?
Nah, I didn't. Wait a minute. Why you got to ask Brad? I just said I'm going to put it together next year. 2026, we getting back in the gym.
Shout out Princeton Club. Brad Nortman, longtime NFL punter, Super Bowl 50 runner-up. The Jags run the South to the Panthers run the South?
Panthers run the South. 2014 T-shirt for today. I've got a few more on the docket. I will say, though, I was just dwelling on this today. It's only Tuesday. I don't know if it's because, Thanksgiving was on Thursday and the Packers felt like, they played it forever ago. Sunday feels like so far away still.
It feels so far away.
Like, there's been so much talk of the Bears and Packers and all this stuff. It feels so far away. I can't believe it's only Tuesday. I thought it was Thursday.
Running the show is producer Alex Strofe. You, KBA Nation, as always, 800-990-3776 is the Carbos Talking text line. If you're going to, wave like that, you should at least put yourself on camera on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison, where you can see our beautiful faces and Kyle's fitness levels.
I will say,
what?
Fitness levels.
Oh, ha.
You do wear turtlenecks more than most people I know.
No, yeah, I wear a lot of turtlenecks because I'm very handsome in them, and I like to put a chain on for some of them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a chain guy.
Yeah, I can see that. I like it.
So, I'm not going to lie. I feel the same way, Brad, because what's consumed this first 24 hours of the work week is literally Bears fans on Twitter. I would say there is a very vocal keyboard warrior, but the vocal confidence when you talk to a Bear fan, you do not. That is literally imposter.
Doesn't translate.
Two different people. Somebody on a keyboard and somebody talking about the Bears is very, very different. Now, we have a little bit of evidence of that with David Kaplan, who joined us yesterday, host of Cap and J Hood, mornings on ESPN 1000. And he's goofy, he's fun, he's excited. Caleb Williams, next 10 years will be by Jordan with the statue, blah, blah, blah. But when we get down to the nitty gritty and we ask him, what do you think's going to happen on Sunday? Here's what David Kaplan said to us yesterday. Do the Bears win?
I think the Bears do win the football game. I think it's tight. I think it's a hell of a game. It'll be very cold there. It'll be absolutely what Midwest football is all about. I do think the Bears get to 10-3.
So, again, when I listen to that, where's the, based off the way we just ran it down Philly's throat for 250 yards, we're coming into Lambeau. We're 9-3. We're the top dogs, and we're going to take you down. It was take it. You feel the energy that I'm feeling, or am I off?
No, you're pretty spot on. They're lacking that oomph with it, right? They're lacking anything that exudes any type of confidence. From that comment that we have, it's going to be a tight game. He didn't, like you said, Ben, he didn't talk about what they were going to do. He was just talking about what he was hoping that was going to happen. They exude zero confidence or belief that their team can actually win the game. And I'm telling you this right now, Cap is an entertainer. He knows how to entertain. He's a guy who is very passionate when it comes to his sports. He is a homer down there in Chicago. So he says a lot.
I know where you're
crazy
going here.
Things. He can speak with confidence, and he knows how to speak with conviction. That has zero conviction. You mean to tell me that's the best they have to offer? That's the guy that's supposed to energize their fan base?
Play it again. This is electric audio of why the Bears are going to pound the Packers at 9-3 atop of the division. Do the Bears win?
I think the Bears do win the football game. I think it's tight. I think it's a hell of a game. It'll be very cold there. It'll be absolutely what Midwest football is all about. I do think the Bears get to 10-3.
Yeah, Weatherman Cap spoke with zero conviction because he doesn't believe what he is saying. Like, if it was me, after our team did what they did on Friday, like what they did against the Eagles, they beat the Eagles.
They smacked them.
That got my attention.
Yeah. Packers didn't do that.
No, the hell they did. They beat the Eagles. They beat the Lions.
Beat the Eagles,
But that's the thing. They didn't beat the Eagles, but they beat the Lions. Guess what? I walked around for a whole 5 days like my stuff didn't stink because my football team and my quarterback and my offensive coordinator showed the whole damn league exactly what they are. The Bears have to prove they belong. That's exactly what it is, and the fans understand that. Until then, they're fraudulent, they're fake, and they don't have any confidence in their football team because their football team is just meh. They're just meh with a good record.
Yeah, I think about the days when, like, the Badgers were really good over Minnesota and the Packers obviously beating the Bears for just decades and decades. Whenever this would be brought up, it would always be met with so much like, come on now, we're talking about this. The Packers or the Badgers are going to steamroll their enemy, steamroll their rival. And whenever you pause, whenever you don't know what to say, you stall. Right, and that's what Cap was doing. He was
lowest common denominator of conversation is the weather.
He's talking tight. He's talking location in the Midwest. He's talking cold. I mean, why didn't he go to? Yeah, the Packers will not be able to stop our run. Ben Johnson will put up a genius game plan. There is so many things he could have said, all which would have a flavor of truth to it.
That is crazy.
Say any of it.
Brad, you're absolutely right. We could make a better argument for the Chicago Bears than what the Bears fans can. Like, we can say, listen, you got Swift Manungai, you got a great offensive coordinator.
One of the best O-lines in the NFL.
Exactly. You got all this stuff, but when you don't believe in yourself and your team doesn't believe in a team, you just say, well,
we'll see what happens. It's going to be a tight game in the cold weather.
It's going to be a Midwest-type football game.
Make sure you bundle up and bring an extra pair of gloves.
It's going to be chilly.
Man, stop it, man, because, again, they know as fans they have not had to watch this team play a meaningful football game in years, and this specific football team has never played a meaningful game. This is a divisional game. The Eagles game was cool. Like, congratulations. Y'all winning. Y'all played the Eagles to show that y'all actually, hey, we're better than what you think. But now, this is for a lot. These next 2 or 3 games may determine whether or not y'all going to get an NFC North championship. And guess what? I have a football team that's been there, done that. Not NFC championship with this quarterback, but with this coach. I have a football team whose backs were against the wall, and what did they do? They found a way in the first season that Jordan Love was a starter to make the playoffs and then went on the road and beat the Dallas Cowboys. Last season as well, we couldn't beat the great teams, but what do? We still made the playoffs. So this is a football team that is tried and true, have been through it a little bit, and the Chicago Bears, they haven't. They haven't. That's why the fans don't have confidence, because they have not been there before.
Another funny thing that I've seen is I mentioned specifically, I said, I don't think you can just go from ass to winning the North. And somebody says, well, just go watch football. This happens all the time. I'm not talking about around the NFL. I'm specifically talking about the Chicago Bears. The Packers have dominated the NFC North. You could sprinkle in a couple NFC North championships for the Bears, but when's the last time that a Bears-Packers game actually had meaning behind it for both teams? I think you'd have to go back to 2018, and that was last season of Mike McCarthy, because since then, you know who arrived into Green Bay, into Lambeau Field?
Mr. LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur, who's 11-1 with the biggest asterisk next to the one I've ever seen in my life, that I'm seeing Bears fans use that one win in Week 18 where Jordan Love played in the half, where the game meant nothing for them, as part of an argument. So there's, it's crazy to me. It is crazy. That
I still don't think 2018 counts, because the Packers fell. They lost to the Bears on December 16th. Of 2018, and the Packers fell to, I believe it was 5-9-1 after that loss.
Correct.
So they were already pretty much eliminated from the playoffs. Obviously, Chicago won the division.
I'm saying Chicago, at least had something to play for there. But I guess my original point was, when's the last time that both of the teams were battling for something within this game?
NFC Championship game in 2010.
2010?
January of 11.
That's a long time ago.
That was such a fun game.
Oh, my gosh. That's such a long... The kids... There's
Jay Cutler on the bike.
Teach me how to Raji.
You know what's crazy about that? There are high schoolers or middle schoolers right now who, when they see that game, they're watching on NFL films because they weren't around for it. That's how long it's been since they played
all of my brother's children.
Oh, they don't... Hey, Dad, can you tell us the story about Jay Cutler on the bike? Can you tell us the story about how the Green Bay Packers came into Chicago and won?
No joke, though. In 2010, that would have been my freshman year of college, and his firstborn was when I was like a sophomore or freshman in high school. So his oldest is 3 when that happened.
I think the answer is 2013, probably. I think that was the final week of the season, the Randall Cobb pass. You guys know what I'm referring to?
Oh, yeah. That was
on that brown field.
Yeah,
4th and 8.
2013, Packers finished the season 8-7-1 and got in the playoffs. Chicago finished 8-8 and missed the playoffs because they lost that game.
What's crazy is Kyle.
But again, that's 12 years ago.
Yeah, Kyle, you brought up this stat because like when we were growing up in the 90s, right? From 90, say it again, from 92.
It was from 1992 into 98. So like the core years of us growing up in Packers fans, where the Packers went to NFC championships, the Packers went to 2 Super Bowls. In between that time, the Packers did not lose to the Chicago Bears. So growing up, we didn't see it.
Crazy. And there are Bears fans now that are experiencing the inverse of that, right? Where they don't even know what it's like to have a competitive team being the Chicago Bears or having them beat the Green Bay Packers. Just wild how lopsided the domination has been. And here's the other thing. Here's what's so interesting about Bears fans not exhuming the confidence that I would expect out of a 9-3 team that currently holds the number 1 seed in the NFC. If there's an expert in a field, right, and they come to you with caution, like let's say you're in the investment world and you're talking to an expert and he's like, I don't know about the market right now. I don't know. You're probably going to listen to them. He probably knows more about it. All these Bears fans, they're expert Bear fans. They've watched the games. We haven't watched many Bear games, have we? We've watched a couple here and there, but they've watched every snap of every Bear game, and they do not have the confidence that I would expect. That tells me everything I need to know. They know this team. They know that their record is more than what this team actually has on the field, and that's why they don't have the level of confidence going into this game that they normally should if you're a 9-3 record and the best team record-wise in the NFC.
Yeah, starting in 94, the Packers started laying the smack down on the Bears for a couple years.
Let's go to Ryan in Madison. I believe he's a Bears fan that Strofe cuts off a lot. 800-990-3776 on the Carbless Talking text line. Ryan, go ahead.
Hey, thanks for the history lesson, guys. I am old enough that when I was in middle school, I watched Charles Martin pick up Jim McMahon and slam him down on the ground after the whistle was blown. Yes,
that was cool. A little dirty.
You know,
I'll be honest.
You're right. I don't have confidence because you know why? You guys have been kicking our ass for the last 200 years, and so I am quietly hoping that we just don't get embarrassed. I don't know. I'm not here to start no trouble. I'm just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle out.
Hey, you know what? I'll let you have it because you know what? He's absolutely right. We've been kicking their behinds for years, and it feels good. That's why I said I love seeing Bears fans in misery. I love them going into a game thinking, I don't know if I believe. Good.
I would honestly prefer them to start using actual evidence of on-field play. They have some things that they should be proud of, their team, right?
I just love how you said that, though. They have reasons to be proud of their team.
They do. They've got reason to be proud, and they're not really gravitating toward it.
Let me debunk all of those reasons because I put together a top 5 reasons of why the Chicago Bears are frauds, and I said yesterday they're not what the record says it is at 9-3, and everyone's like, the old coach came up with that adage. You must not be paying it. I said it for a reason because I truly believe it, and it will be exposed in their final games to come. The top 5 reasons why the Chicago Bears are frauds and why all these fans of Chicago Bears that you talk to, you only see them typing on Twitter. You don't see them mouthing off to you. I'll tell you why next.
These hands are not made for fixing anything in a house. I'll make a phone call, and I'm cheap, but I ain't that cheap. I got my guys. Got my handyman. Shout out to Chris. Under the table.
Just like that, dude's getting audited now.
Yeah.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Brighten up your home, workplace, or event with flowers and trust Welke's Milwaukee Florist to be your local florist. Welke's is family-owned and has delivered beauty for customers and businesses for well over 100 years. Join Welke's flower subscription so your home is always fresh, or discover the benefits of creating a corporate account and leave the work to them. Welke's Milwaukee Florist has locations in Elm Grove and at 56th and North in Milwaukee. Go to Welkes.com, that's WELKES.com for more info and to place an order.
It's WTMJ's Kristen Bry, and I'm teaming up with the mayor of Milwaukee, Cavalier Johnson, to host the Milwaukee Holiday Gala, all to support Camp Rise and Toys for Tots. This year's party is stacked. Music by DJ Shauna, Mr. New York, and flying in all the way from Las Vegas, the Wynn's resident superstar, DJ 5. And you know Saz's Catering is bringing the food to keep Milwaukee happy and full. The location? It's a secret. Revealed December 10th. So get your tickets now at mkeholidayGala.org. That's mkeholidayGala.org.
Kevin Moret here for Mentality. Listen up, gentlemen. You're fighting an unfair battle. Studies show testosterone levels in men have plummeted by 25% in just 2 decades. That's why you're struggling with energy, muscle, and drive. But here's a game changer. Mentality's FDA-approved treatments boost testosterone by 30% on average. Imagine reclaiming the vitality your grandfathers had. Picture turning heads, dominating your career, and feeling unstoppable again. Don't settle for today's normal. Seize the day at mentalityhealth.com/radio. That's mentalityhealth.com/radio.
Kyle Brust Nortman's Ben Brust here for Grimal & Associates Insurance. They do what anyone with a growing family, like myself, does. Protect what matters most. Grimal & Associates specializes in coverage that's tailored exactly to you. Clients aren't just policies. They're part of their community. Personalized American Family Insurance back service, expert guidance, and genuine commitment. Grimal & Associates focuses on building trusted relationships and providing peace of mind. The same values they've had for over 30 years in the Milwaukee area. Connect with Grimal & Associates at teamgrimal.com.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
It is Bears week, and for the first time in years, big-time playoff implications for both of these teams in a matchup in December. The 9-3 Bears, currently the 1 seed in the NFC, and the NFC North, while the 8-3-1 Packers would overtake them for the division lead with a win Sunday. Back at his introductory press conference in January, Bears head coach Ben Johnson took a little bit of a shot at Matt LaFleur.
To be quite frank with you, I kind of enjoyed beating Matt LaFleur twice a year.
And months later, LaFleur asked if he ever thinks about those comments.
Not really, no.
Certainly adds some juice for Sunday.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Need to find that perfect home? Don't sell. Upgrade with a home equity loan. Renovate that kitchen. Retile that bath. You choose the fixtures. Let us do the math. Tri-City National Bank. Equal housing lender. NMLS 433891.
This fall, make 3rd Street Market Hall your one-stop, must-stop destination to eat, drink, and play. 3rd Street Market Hall has over 15 locally owned food vendors, a self-service beer wall featuring 30 Wisconsin breweries, over 50 HD TVs, and happy hour specials all week. The perfect place to work remotely or catch a game between meetings or over lunch. 3rd Street Market Hall is your home away from home or office. Visit 3rdstreetmarkethall.com for menus, events, and more information.
For general contest rules, visit ESPNWisconsinContest.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. With you, KBN Nation, as always, on the ESPN Wisconsin app. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. Less is more. And, of course, on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Packers-Bears matchup, 3:25 for the division lead on Sunday. Kyle's wearing green, feeling confident. Stroph's running the show. Brad's rocking some old NFL divisional championship gear. And I'm here to provide information to all of you. As we were talking about the lack of confidence that the Bears fans have, specifically David Kaplan, who joined us of Cap and J Hood of ESPN 1000. Yeah, I think they're going to walk away 10-3. It's going to be a cold weather game in the Midwest with no real reasoning as to why.
No details, no description, no dazzling details, no information. Like, isn't he supposed to be like a sports guy who knows sports, who's supposed to provide people with background and information of why his team could win? That was lack thereof that.
Take that, Cap, as he would say. Take that.
Well, that's what he told you. He went on his show and he said, yeah, Ben Brust isn't even from Wisconsin. He's a fake Packers fan. Take that, Ben. The hell is that?
That's irrelevant to this game.
Yeah, he's not a
It's called deflection.
Because Ben's not a real Packers fan. Yeah.
All right, let's go to the top 5 reasons as to why I think the Bears are fraudulent. I dug deep into at least 3 of these. Hit it, Strofe.
Number 5.
Number 5, they have 26 takeaways. We'll get to the takeaways later in this program. They have 17 interceptions. I'd like to congratulate the Chicago Bears for having 3 interceptions against J.J. McCarthy, the worst quarterback in the league. 3 interceptions against Geno Smith, who leads the NFL interceptions. Congratulations on feasting on that. Spencer Rattler, who's been benched for a guy's name that nobody can even pronounce. 3 interceptions against him, and I think you can throw Mason Rudolph in there as well. 10 of those 17 interceptions against the yuck of the NFL quarterbacks. Feasting on trash.
Yeah, that's
Number
Feasting
4.
on trash.
Number 4, simply put here, their record against teams above 500. Lack thereof. The Pittsburgh Steelers are now 500. The Baltimore Ravens are 500. The Dallas Cowboys are 1 game above 500. They played them in week 4. And congrats, like Kyle said, you beat the Eagles, but now it's time to actually beat an opponent that's real inside your division. Because last time I saw the Detroit Lions in the Bears play, what was it? I can't remember, 52-21?
I believe so. They got the smack down laid to them when they played a good football.
So again, they've beaten no one, but let's take this a step further with who they've beat.
Number 3.
They are 6-1 in one-score games. Take one score game, tight game, kind of reminiscent of when the Vikings, not last year, but when they lost to Daniel Jones in the first round of the playoffs, they had that one-score game, amazing record. The Bears have beaten 6 teams in a one-score game. The Las Vegas Raiders, congratulations, that's a big win. The Washington Commanders, they're old and they stink, congratulations. The Joe Flacco-led Bengals, congratulations, that was a shootout. The New York Football Giants, they really put on a good showing and have been awesome this year. The Minnesota Vikings, I think it was 19-17 against J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, J.J. led them downfield against that vaunted defense to actually take the lead.
Shucksy doodles, I forgot to mention they got Mason Rudolph because their true owner, Aaron Rodgers, was unable to play due to injury. Let's move on.
Number 2.
Caleb Williams has a 57.1% completion percentage. His own head coach is calling out the passing game because it's not where it needs to be. It's great. Glad he's looking for progress. But let's remind you that all 3 of us know the truth about the quarterback of the Chicago Bears. Please, Stroke.
Number 1.
No.
Caleb Williams sucks.
Caleb Williams sucks. Ha.
Caleb Williams sucks. Ha.
And number 1, since Strofe had a little quick trigger, they are still the Chicago Bears. And on Monday, we will be saying what Dennis Allen said about them, just in a different way. Dennis Green.
But they are who we thought they were.
A little too much New Orleans Saints in my life right now. I had looking up Spencer Rattler numbers, was deep into the Saints. So, again, the turnover margin in the run game is literally the only thing they have going for them. Caleb Williams is, sure, he's improved, but he's improved so much that he's throwing at 57% completion, and Ben Johnson knows the pass game isn't where it needs to be. The point differential isn't there. They have 6 wins in one-score games against the dog water of the NFL. This is when the Packers will expose who the Bears really are. It's just like, again, It was cute. It's been fun, but it will come to an end. And I genuinely know and believe that.
Yeah, I mean, Ben, that's really, really well said. I mean, compelling stuff. It's just, all of that if you were just look at Chicago Bears 9-3, you'd say, oh, wow, that's pretty good. And they are turned around from last year. There's no doubt about that. But when you dig deeper, it's remarkable how bad their schedule is, how close the games have been, and how they rely on only a couple things to actually get victories. It's like, it's like when someone has like a resume and says, 4.0 GPA. Oh, but you went to like XYZ Super Easy Academy. And like, the internship. Oh, you had an internship. Oh, you didn't really do anything at it. If you just dive a little bit deeper, you can see that over the surface, there's really not much to it. So that's why I'm personally eager to see how this team does against a very battle-tested Green Bay Packers as well. So Pretty compelling stuff, Ben.
Yeah, again, but at the end of the day, the Chicago Bears football team, they have the easiest strength of schedule of any team in the NFC. They've been able to feast off that. I give you credit.
Feast off the trash, that is.
Feasting
off trash.
They're Oscar the damn Grouch. They just didn't dumpster dive.
I love trash. Blah, 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 blah.
And they can barely feast off that trash because they're barely winning a lot of these games. And so
For a kid show.
The Chicago Bears are going to be exposed as fraudulent as they are. They are not going to be able to go on the road in Green Bay and play a game that actually means something against the Green Bay Packers, a football team that is playing for something. I will say this and continue to say this. The game against the Eagles was not a win or a must-win game for the Eagles. It was not one of those type of games. The Chicago Bears had more to play for. 2 grown men teams went out there, and the Bears won. Congratulations. But now the pressure is going to be ratcheted up quite a bit because the Bears understand if they lose against the Green Bay Packers, guess what? Now they're looking up at us in the division. And now the pressure switches and swaps right back on them because now that game 2 weeks from now, that is a must-win game. We talk about name that game. Well, 2 weeks from now, if the Chicago Bears lose to the Green Bay Packers, they must win that football game against the Packers.
I'd like to throw Alex Strofe into the conversation. You were the guy who said there's a 0% chance that the Bears beat the Packers last year.
Yeah, and I was right.
In the first game.
Yeah, well, I was right in the first game. Yeah, that's when I said it.
The vibe that I'm giving right now is I'm starting to feel like I'm getting a little overconfident. I feel like self-reflection is important.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you in your self-evaluation there. I can't believe, as I'm listening to you three goofballs, that I'm going to come to the defense of the Chicago Bears.
Oh, wow. We always knew you were a closet Bears fan.
I can't say I
he wanted to put on that Mike Ditka
sweater. Yeah.
Couple things. The record against teams with a record over 500, the Packers are 2-0. They've only beaten the Lions twice. That's it.
That's pretty good victories, though.
Agreed, but those are their only wins against teams that are above 500. That's it. That's the end of the list. You just said last Friday's game between the Bears and Eagles meant more to the the Bears than it did the Eagles.
100%. It was I need to prove it type game. 100%.
Well, the winner of that game, no matter who would have won, would have been the 1 seed in the NFC.
Yeah,
so it was equally important to both teams.
No, the one seed week 13 ain't the same as 1 seed week 17 or 18, man. Stop it.
Yeah, Eagles have kind of been there, done that. So I'm not sure they felt any sort of pressure. This was the Bears' first time on a national scene, wanting to prove something.
And if the Rams win that football game, the Rams are still the number 1 seed.
Right, but from Friday to Sunday, they still would have been the 1 seed, and the Rams lost.
Yeah, Friday to Sunday, they were going to say, yeah, we're 1 seed Friday to Sunday. Stop it. You sound just as delusional and stupid as these Bears.
The Bears have been the 1 seed since Friday.
Just stand on what you believe in because you're doing their job. And you're not doing very well at it, so I guess you're doing exactly what they do. Suck at making a case for why your football team actually has an opportunity to win.
That's not what I'm making a case for. I'm just defending the points you guys have made.
Guys, it sounds like
the Bears are really good?
Brad and Kyle.
No, I don't. I don't think the Bears are good. I'm just saying,
sure sounds like
if you want to use they have beaten nobody against them, you could kind of do the same thing to the Packers, except they've beaten the Lions twice, which are good victories. I'm not disagreeing with that. You can only play who's in front of you, and the Bears are going to do that, and they're probably going to lose 4 of their last 5 games and miss the playoffs. That's how I see this playing out. I'm still not buying into the Bears.
Remember, we always have our Big J journalist, Alex Strofe, here to protect the integrity of information that's being put out across ESPN Wisconsin.
My job, yeah.
Good job.
Keep us balanced.
There's our journalist. We're so proud to have you.
Thank you.
To stall any fun conversation about the sucky Bears, to give them a little props, just to say they're going to lose 4 of their last 5 games.
Mean anything to the Eagles is ridiculous. They're imploding.
No, I mean,
as compared to the Bears.
Yes. Well,
as compared.
Maybe, I guess. I don't know, Brad.
Is Nick Sirianni.
Brad, you played on a 15-1 football team. Did you ever stroll into a game when you guys were 12-1 and go, we need this one a little bit less than the other team. I think we're going to go ahead and punt on this one today.
But there's truth to the fact that there's a target on your back when you're the reigning dude. And I was never always second place. Brad's never the reigning champion, but the Eagles are the reigning champion, the reigning big boy in the NFC. So when that's the case, there's always a target on your back.
Everything is falling apart around them, and that was already the case going into Friday's game. They needed a victory bad, and now the Cowboys
Eagles
are within striking distance.
If the Eagles win, is Nick Sirianni taking off his shirt in the locker room? Like Ben Johnson did to the Bears.
Well, I don't know that a Philly cheesesteak restaurant
was so good.
So that shows you.
Stroke came up to that mic, this cheese. He said, "He got me, he got me." And you're right, Ray. He took off his shirt to celebrate a regular season victory. Yeah,
but
first place week 13. I'm gonna take my shirt off of my fashion show.
Whoa.
Almost
that was
flashed.
way too much.
I'm being cut.
Shirt on. I already talked about your appearance. We don't want that being.
I mean, honestly, I'll say
it's for
this.
baby girl only.
Yeah, for baby girl only, unless I'm at a pool. But here's the thing, is that I'm actually happy the Chicago Bears beat the Philadelphia Eagles, because what that did was that got the attention of the Green Bay Packers in that locker room to understand. They already knew going into this game it was going to be a big game, but they've been taking care of the biz like nobody's business. But it got their attention because they actually beat a football team that was good that the Packers didn't lose to. So thank you, Bears. I'm glad y'all beat the Eagles, because now I know my football team, who was locked and loaded and ready to go on Thanksgiving Day, they're going to have that exact same mentality to whoop that ass on Sunday.
Let's go to Tony in Heartland on the Carbless Talk and Text line. Tony, you're up with KBN.
Gentlemen, so here's the good point for everybody to remember. The Packers' 3 losses, how much was the total of that? 9 points. They lost 3 games by 3 points. We haven't even lost by 10 total freaking points this year. The Bears lost by, what, 20? Was it 21 to the Lions?
It was more than that.
31 to the Lions?
It was 50-21.
31.
Yeah.
Yeah, 52-21, 31 points. They lost by 31 points to the Lions. We beat the Lions twice. Better in-division record. We don't lose from here. We should be undefeated. Good Lord.
Well, can't re-legislate the undefeated part because it's been part of this team's journey. Re-legislate? Okay. I'll keep that one in the noggin not to use again. It's part of the journey of how they got here. And all doubts have been eliminated from a Jordan Love turnover standpoint since the Browns game. It sucks. They should have won that game, absolutely. The way that Matt LaFleur coached the Cowboys game to tie, I didn't love, but right now that tie with a win automatically puts you ahead of the Chicago Bears. So may end up being in their favor. Now, Eagles, tight game, lost, need more of the offense, but you're seeing Jordan Love play consistently great football, and he's going to need to. And this is not like making fun of the Bears. With their whole turnover thing they got going on, he needs to continue to value that football and cannot give them any opportunities, as that's the only way they're going to stay in this game throughout 60 minutes. Sure, they'll run the ball, but you cannot give them extra possessions. Joining us next is the Super Bowl champ, host of Willie and Tausch, Green Bay Packer legend Mark Tauscher on Kyle, Brust Nortman. But first, Brad, you're going to tell us about how you feasted on Thanksgiving and what you washed it down with.
Oh, that's right. All Thanksgiving weekend. Washing it down with a nice cold carbless. I'm already thinking about how I'm going to be doing that this upcoming weekend, because it is between Thanksgiving and all the holidays coming up. It's a busy time now. I mean, you don't really have time to go out if you're hosting or just even looking to relax a little bit with all the moving around, the gifts to wrap, the parties to host. You don't have time to go get all the ingredients for a ready-to-drink or for a cocktail. But with a ready-to-drink cocktail like Carbless, it is ready for you. It's convenient. It's delicious. It's guilt-free. No sugars, no carbs, just 100 calories per can. Of course, gluten-free and the absolute perfect amount of carbonation. That carbonation needs to be tasted to truly believe how good it is. And because there's a flavor for everyone, there's no stress, there's no doubt. It doesn't matter if you're hosting a party or you're picking up some cases of Carbless and you're going to a holiday party. There will be a flavor for everybody to enjoy. So don't hesitate when you're in the grocery store, wherever you pick up your ready-to-drink cocktails, take a couple hands, pick up those delicious Carbless and pop it in your cart, and enjoy the delicious Carbless. The list is more Carbless all season long.
Mark Tauscher next.
This is Kyle, Brust Nortman, KBN.
I said, baby, we got to do more sucking. And so I called the company. I said, listen, y'all put this thing in here. Y'all need to come on.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
At Citizens Bank, we believe banking is more than transactions. It's about being recognized and remembered. It's feeling like you're understood and supported along the way. It's the small stuff that says, we know you. Because when your bank gets you, banking just feels better. Citizens Bank. Bank where you belong. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/belong. Citizens Bank is member FDIC.
A blizzard of $300 grand in prizes is rolling into Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. It's Arctic action. One in? Step 1. Earn entries with your rewards card December 1st through the 18th. Step 2. Show up for Thursday drawings. Step 3. Be ready for a chance to pick from a weekly prize board. As a bonus, there'll be a jackpot drawing for the leftover prizes. Arctic action. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Elevate your game day gear or any outfit with official merchandise from the Milwaukee Bucks Pro Shop. From authentic jerseys to exclusive apparel and accessories, the Bucks Pro Shop has everything you need to showcase your fandom wherever you go. Cheer the Deer to victory with authentic Milwaukee Bucks items. Visit us at the Bucks Pro Shop at Fiserv Forum or Bayshore Mall, or shop online at shop.bucks.com.
St. Nick meets St. Kate. The holidays are in full swing at St. Kate the Arts Hotel, where every celebration shines a little brighter. Browse unique gifts at the holiday marketplace, gather for unforgettable Christmas Eve and Christmas Day dining, and of course, don't miss Brunch with Santa, a family favorite filled with joy, treats, and holiday magic. Celebrate the season at St. Kate the Arts Hotel. Visit stkatearts.com/holidays for all the details.
On the actual day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a 12-pack of Lakefront, 11 Jims of Beaming, 10 Royals Crowning, 9 Johnny's Walking, 8 Wines of Sparkling, 7 Miller's Lighting, 6 Geese of Graying, 5 Chardonnays, 4 Spotted Cows, 3 Cabernets, 2 gift cards from just one trip to Discount Liquor.
Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor. 'Tis the season to check out Discount Liquor's tremendous selection of over 2,000 varieties of beer, 3,000 types of liquor, and over 8,000 wines from around the world. And yes, we do carry 8 varieties of ready-to-drink eggnog. Celebrate this most festive time with a great selection of beautifully packaged liquor gift sets, sure to make you the hit of the party or as a perfect gift for the liquor connoisseur on your shopping list. Discount Liquor, 2 locations in Milwaukee on 51st in Oklahoma and in downtown Waukesha on Main and Barstow.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings. Discount Liquor.
See all of our weekly specials at discountliquorinc.com.
Hey, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Buying a roof, siding, or windows can feel overwhelming. Hidden costs, confusing contracts. We don't play that game. We educate you so you can decide. And when you know the facts, Infinity Exteriors is the clear choice. Since 1997, we've installed peace of mind with no surprise upcharges, flexible budgets, and immediate financing. Infinity Exteriors, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
Is back pain slowing you down? The OAW Spine Center offers specialized care with advanced treatments for herniated discs, spinal fusion, and more. Their board-certified orthopedic care specialists use the least invasive methods, starting with non-surgical options. If surgery is needed, they provide minimally invasive procedures. The OAW Spine Specialists focus on getting you back to an active lifestyle faster. The OAW Spine Center. There is a difference. Visit OAWSpineCenter.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I'm not going to sit here and panic about it.
Green and Gold Hall of Famer.
It's not apples to apples. For you, it is.
Solving the world's problems one day at a time.
Everybody doesn't grow and evolve at the same time.
It's Mark Tauscher.
Did you guys hang up on me, or am I hanging up on you?
On Kyle, Brust.
Champ, listen to him on Wilde and Tausch, 9 to noon across these very stations. Is Mark Tauscher. Tausch, what's going on, LT?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm obviously fired up to come on KBN, and right before I come on, I get a text from one of our Chicago teammates, who I will not name yet, and he said, Benny and the boys are very nervous about this matchup with the Chicago Bears.
Come on now.
I literally gave a top 5 reasons why they're frauds.
Hey, you need to call that friend. Text that friend and say you a lie. You a lie.
He texted me and said Benny and the boys are nervous. That he said they're trying to put up with what were frauds, something about frauds and everything else, and he just sounds very nervous.
Oh, we really are in their head, aren't we? It's pretty wild.
It's getting back to Tausch. I mean, it's spreading like wildfire. Tausch, when's the last time you felt this much anticipation for a Bears-Packers game?
I think it's been a while. I mean, I'm trying to think in 2018. I don't think we were very good, and the Bears won the division.
We looked that up, and that was the 5-9-1 McCarthy year, and they did sneak in with like a 9-8 record, I think.
Yeah, I don't think, obviously, the NFC Championship game way back in the day. Yeah, but outside of that, I said earlier this week, the Lions have been our rival, the biggest rival the last 3 years probably. And otherwise, really throughout from that moment, that NFC Championship game, the Bears have not really been at the top of the list. And I think you'd make a really good argument they probably would be third throughout that period of time until now. So obviously now the Bears are in first. They're the top seed in the NFC. And they're good. And, it's good when the Chicago Bears are good from a business standpoint. I think it's good for the fans, that this is obviously historically our biggest rival are the Chicago Bears. So it's nice that they're kind of coming back into the party. But I said this morning on our show. I feel like there's more angst and not celebrating their victories. That was a heck of a win they put together on Friday. To go into the world champs' house and just bully ball them. And you would think, and now they're the 1 seed, you would think there'd be more, like the off season, you hear more on Twitter and more from Bears fans.
You're nailing it, Tausch. There is a lack of confidence despite the fact that they put up 250 yards against the reigning champs, and it's like they're staying quiet until after this game.
Yeah, it's hedging. It's wildeing things. And I understand they don't want to get their hearts ripped out. They have 3 weeks here, they're going to play the Green Bay Packers twice. And I think they know that this is the barometer of where they're trying to get, even though they're ahead of us. I listened to Big Cat on, not our Big Cat Chicago, and he wasn't even he's hedging. And Matt Bowen joined us on our show, and he is a Chicago guy, even though he played for the Green Bay Packers. And I asked him if I was right about what that vibe I'm feeling. And he said, no doubt, this is the prove-it game to the Chicago Bears that they belong where they're currently at. And I just found that very interesting.
Yeah, Tausch, that is super interesting. And as I reflect upon this game, I'm thinking about Jordan Love.
Let me set the record straight. It was 12-4 in 2018. I got a text to make sure that the record was straight.
Oh, critical.
The 1 year that it was good for them.
Double doink year, wasn't it?
Yes,
it was.
Yes.
So wait, did they win a playoff game?
They did not.
Okay. Okay.
After all that.
Cool.
Tausch, in your opinion, if we're going to consider Love a great quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, does he need to dominate the Bears in the same way that Favre and Rodgers did throughout their tenure?
I mean, I think that's always a part of it. And when you're looking at major rivalries, the Ohio States and Michigans and Bears, Packers, that is always a component. But let's be honest. I mean, the Aaron Rodgers 25-5, I think, and Favre, it's that is a component to how your legacy is built. But your legacy is built on championships and MVPs as the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. It is expected that you're going to win divisions. Like that is, and usually that, will there be a year or two that maybe that doesn't happen throughout hopefully Jordan's 15-year career? Yeah, it might happen. But the idea that what has switched in this rivalry has been that we've gotten that position right and they haven't. Now they think that they have, but they don't know for sure. They have their own head coach kind of downplaying and talking about how they're winning in spite of their passing game. So the Jordan Love component, yes, to answer your question in a long-winded way, Brad, yeah, that's kind of built in.
You're Wildeing as well.
Yeah, I've been hanging out with him a lot. So, yes, that's a Wilde answer.
Hey, Tausch, what is a weakness the Packers could potentially get exposed by the Chicago Bears on Sunday?
It's the run game and their physicality of what they did to the Eagles. And then you start factoring in that I don't know if Carl Brooks is going to play, Lucas Van Ness, obviously Wyatt's out for the season. That has been the formula for teams. The Carolina Panthers came and ran the football. The New York Giants ran it pretty good against us, and that is what the Bears are going to try and do. And if they can come in and have any type of success like they did against Philly, who, by the way, Philly, we couldn't move the ball against Philadelphia.
Very true.
We have to, let's remind ourselves of that. that would be the biggest concern, because if that isn't the formula and you're looking at, Caleb Williams needing to drop back 35 or 40 times and they're going to have to be awesome in the pass game, Green Bay will throttle them. They need to run the football and be able to play action pass from under center. And if they can do that, it's going to be a heck of a ball game. If they can't, they're going to be in big trouble.
Yeah, I guess I was going to ask something similar to Kyle, but you went there, because the two topics to me are obviously their turnover margin and the way they put up the monstrous rushing numbers against the Eagles. Like, what's more important to you, limiting turnovers and taking care of the football, or finding a way to stop that run? Because those are the two things that they've been able to do well, and one of them you can rely on a little bit more with your running game. The other is dependent on, like I had said earlier, they have 10 interceptions, 3 against J.J. McCarthy, 3 against Geno Smith, 3 against Spencer Rattler. Jordan Love's not that guy.
Oh, didn't you just answer the question then?
So it is the run defense.
Yeah.
Can they do it? But do you trust Hafley to do it? Because they've been able to. They stopped Jahmyr Gibbs in a way that I still can't figure that out.
I think the biggest thing is trying to figure out with Devontae Wyatt being out, because he played in that game, and we saw how the Packers' run defense was without Devontae Wyatt. Now you got to depend on maybe Nazir, Stackhouse, and Brinson, and then also Colby Wooden to step up and elevate their game. I mean, can they do it?
We'll find out. That is the biggest question mark. You have young guys that are going to get their opportunity to showcase, and I do think I trust Jeff Hafley. I trust him a lot, and I think he realizes the same thing that everybody that's watched is you need to do. That needs to be. It can't be rushing the passer. It's got to be, we got to stop the run in order to earn the right to rush the passer. That includes Micah. That includes Rashawn. That includes everybody that you're looking at maybe getting back after the quarterback. So this game, more than any, I think is really important to make sure you're sound with what you're doing, and you're going to be a little light-handed. So in the past, you'd like rotating those guys through. You find who you think is playing the best football and let those guys play, and you see how everybody holds up. But Brinson's been disruptive. He's
pass
not playing
rusher,
a ton of snaps, but he has been disruptive. So I think they have the guys to do it, but until you actually go out and do it, you kind of knew what you had when you had LVN and you had Devontae Wyatt, but those guys are not going to be available more than likely. So up steps the next man.
If they can do that, I look forward to watching Caleb Williams do the Kyler Murray thing, and then Micah finds him when he's running around. Bam! As Mark Tauscher joins us here on Kyle, Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin.
Tausch, true or false? The winner of this game will win the division.
I mean, I believe the Packers are going to win at home, so I'm going to say true. But if you look at the schedule, and the Packers' schedule is not easy, but it's not a death knell to them if they get beat to the Bears, because I think the Bears have to go to San Francisco. I don't know exactly the rest of that schedule. It's obviously a huge game.
San Francisco, Packers, and Lions.
Okay, and the Lions, who knows at that point if that's going to be a desperado game for them or if it's going to be it's over. So the more I'm thinking about it, yeah, I'm going to say yes. I think I think this is going to, from a confidence standpoint, I think the Bears are mildly confident, and they're looking to get more confidence. This weekend could do that for them. But when you start looking at the schedule, and I think the Packers going out to Denver is going to be a huge task. And I don't know about the Ravens. The way the Ravens played last Thursday, anybody's beaten them. So I'm not as irritated about that. And obviously the Vikings, they're done. So, but yeah, these two games in the next 3 weeks are going to more than likely determine it. And if Green Bay wants to win the division, this is about as big of a game as you're going to have on the schedule.
Anything you got for us, Old T?
Yeah, you guys are so good at raising money, and you shave your heads and you do all this stuff. And Sarah and I, and you guys are also great partners with American Family Insurance. What do you guys, as a show, do you want to help with? Sarah and I just put $5,000 down that we want to have people match. If you can get $5,000, we've raised about $1,500 today. We're looking to close that gap and match. So we need about another $3,500. Do you guys have any good ideas from your show that could help us raise that $3,500 for the American Family Children's Hospital.
We can use Strofe in any way you want. That's where my brain goes right away.
Okay.
You get to tackle Alex Strofe in full pads.
What does your hair
You
look
guys
like,
have a
Tausch?
ton of good ideas. What's that?
You still got them long locks?
He does.
Oh,
I mean, maybe we get a little cleanup. You
Well,
know?
I'm asking, yeah, but I mean, we're obviously doing stuff. You guys are so good on your end.
Oh, you're asking what can we do?
Yeah, Kyle's not going to do anything. I could bully Brad and Strofe.
He's jumped in a lake.
Thank you, Tausch.
He didn't even put his head under the water.
He jumped in a lake. Tausch, you know what? Willie and Tausch have cooked this
great
week.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm just asking for you guys to, if you can, in the goodness of your heart, jump in there. It's Giving Tuesday.
It is Giving Tuesday.
We're all AmFam ambassadors here. I hear Kyle. I know. I'm sure somebody, either it's Brad or you. So let's just think about it. You guys obviously don't need to do anything.
I'll throw money at it if people donate. I'll throw $200 on top of your match.
Okay.
Yeah, donate too.
I was going to say, I'm not turning Bears-Packers into the show today of raising money, which I'd love to on Giving Tuesday, but I'll throw money at it if you're able to raise the $5,000.
How can people donate, Tausch?
It's on my Twitter feed. It's amfamkids.org is the website that is up and running.
We'll tweet that out, and maybe
you want to pull money out of our pocket, and we want to give. So there we go.
Hit up David Kaplan for a bet if you feel confident about the Packers. You probably won't see the check for another year and a half. But
I already text Sylvie about there's some outstanding things, and I wanted to see if he wanted to go double or nothing.
That's a thing.
Yeah, they don't deliver those bets at ESPN 1000. They're just all talk.
No, I'm not gonna say that because he has offered to do that a couple of times, and I've wanted to press and go double. And he did it a couple years ago, and then last year he was very hesitant. And now that his team is 9-3, I think he's going to join us later this week. That's what kind of stemmed this whole. I don't know how confident they are because Sylvia is Johnny Bear fan, and he is very. It just doesn't seem confident.
Oh, I see a swing in his future.
Well, maybe I could understand that. Yeah. All right, thanks, boys.
We're also going to do, Tausch, as you go, is talk about who he loves and who we love, and that's Gina Della from Pella.
No, we love Gina. Gina's the GOAT.
Gina is the GOAT. I mean, Gina with Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, they always deliver, especially now as you're feeling the effects of snow and cold weather. Drafty windows and doors, there's never been a better time for you to invest, truly an investment in Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin to increase that home cost, that home value, decrease energy costs, and take advantage of all their options and all their customizations. If you want to give a Christmas present to yourself, then you need to go to the showroom, the Experience Center showroom in Brookfield for Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. It is unbelievable to see what they can do. Personalizations, customizations, whatever you need to fit your needs, they're going to take care of you. And right now, 0% interest for 24 months, 2 years of 0% interest, and you get to enjoy those beautiful windows and doors from Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Visit PellaWI.com to see more today.
I do want to preemptively put this up on the poll on Twitter at KBN ESPN. Against the Bears, will the Packers go 2-0 split or go 0-2? I want to see where the pulse is for the next two games. This one included, obviously, will be in there. 800-990-3776. That is the Carbless Talk and text line. It is time now for someone to make a fool of themselves. Coming up next on the Bears Fan Take of the Day into Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Back in a short time here.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Is one of the things that your girlfriend gets upset with is you interrupting her like this?
Probably. I just complimented you. What the hell?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. On this show, it's always football season.
You have to understand what game you need to play. Not everything is the same. And LaFleur said that in his postgame. You have to understand, what do you need to do to win?
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Sometimes you can get by being a little more conservative. Other times, you have to match fire with fire. That's what yesterday was. We went for it and we executed. They didn't.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's a sound you've heard in movies and music for generations. The unmistakable click of a Zippo lighter. Built to last, designed to be noticed. But Zippo is more than a lighter. It's a lifestyle. From sleek new finishes to hand warmers, candles, and accessories, Zippo brings that same legendary quality to everything they make. And now, you don't have to go far to find it. Discover Zippo lighters and more, available now at Sweet Fire Tobacco and Tundra Smoke Shops. Check us out in-store or online at zippo.com.
Without an Advent clinic nearby, people suffering needlessly from chronic nasal congestion and sinus infections would be stuck with either Band-Aid or sledgehammer solutions. Band-Aids are pills or nasal sprays, and they're not true solutions. Surgery is a sledgehammer, and that's what we're trying to avoid. Because most people don't need surgery for nose and sinus issues, nor do they want a 14-day recovery. Our unique Advent approach can, in 20 minutes in our office, open your blocked nose for good, with only 1-day recovery. I'm Advent founder Dr. Kandula. Outside of Advent's 4 walls, invasive surgery is what they'll recommend. But here you will find effective and convenient in-office solutions to help you stop the need for Band-Aids and avoid the sledgehammer.
Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment, because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better. Most insurance accepted.
Change your grocery game plan to locally owned Century Foods, home of the best meat, freshest produce, and tastiest treats.
And free groceries.
Okay, just calm down. We'll get to that later.
Stay tuned in right here to score free groceries.
Stop, please.
Okay, I'm shutting up. My lip is zipped.
Let's get to this week's specials at Century Foods. Now through Wednesday, save on 64-ounce selected varieties Old Orchard juice, 2 for $5. 8.1 to 11.5-ounce selected varieties Bear Creek soup mix, 2 for $7. 6-ounce selected varieties Blue Diamond almonds, 2 for $6. 10.5 to 11.25-ounce selected varieties New York, Texas, or garlic toast, 2 for $5.
And now time for the big reveal. Free groceries.
That's too over the top. Forget it. I'll handle the rest. Enter to win $500 worth of free groceries on Century's Facebook or Instagram by December 31st.
Big ideas deserve a big story and the right audience. At Saturn Lounge, we bring your marketing to life with branding, websites, digital marketing, and video storytelling that stands out from the crowd. Whether it's a TV spot, a campaign, or content built to connect, Saturn Lounge is where strategy meets creativity. From the first spark of an idea to the final cut, we're here to make your message shine across every platform. Ready to make your marketing a success? Step into the spotlight with Saturn Lounge, your launchpad for bigger, better marketing. To tell the world your story, visit SaturnLounge.com today.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night 04 Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
On Twitter at KBN ESPN. Will the Bears find a way to get one victory against the Packers? I don't really think so. I'm feeling very confident after all the deep dive and, the high of coming off the Eagles game and playing their best game and looking back at the entire season. 2-0 split, 0-2 for the Packers. I really do lean 2-0, and it's not just out of the hatred of seeing Bears fans delusionally chime in. It's how I genuinely feel that these two will play out.
One is based off what we've been presented throughout the whole football season. The Chicago Bears are clearly not the better football team. That is why Chicago Bears fans are being very, very quiet right now when it comes to having the level of confidence that you would exude if your team was really good.
Well, let's hit our Bears fan take of the day. I'm sure it's going to be electric.
Don't really have anything to talk about this week. Let's let the boys play out on Sunday and see what the results are. But I'm confident in my team, I'm confident in Ben Johnson, and I'm certainly confident in my quarterback.
Oh, now that
is like cap.
No, give me a lie detector
worse.
test. No, you know why it's worse? It's because
He doesn't believe what he's saying.
You know where he went too far? He said, I'm confident in our quarterback.
Play it again.
Don't really have anything to talk about this week. Let's let the boys play out on Sunday and see what the results are. But I'm confident in my team, I'm confident in Ben Johnson, and I'm certainly confident in my quarterback.
Certainly my behind. Certainly know he's
to
lying.
talk about. Let's let the boys play it out. Come on now. You don't say that when you are extremely confident for Sunday.
It sounds like he's peeing his pants as he's saying that.
I'm still waiting for a Bears fan to get up here and speak with some conviction and talk like they stuff don't stink. Hey, our football team's going to absolutely roll you. Your quarterback, Jordan Love, yeah, we're going to harass him. We're going to get some turn. Like, give me something, not my core. I believe in my quarterback. I certainly believe in our quarterback. Come on now. That was
Maybe
a lie.
this John in Chicago will do that. Do you have any real things to say, or are you going to dance around your team like everyone else
I only know
does?
bozos with the name John in Chicago, so I hope it ain't the one I know.
You know what? Let me make this real simple for Brust and Company. The Bears are playing big boy football, okay? The Bears just walked into Philly. We manhandled the Eagles up front. The O-line bullied them. We ran them down all game. Defense, number 1 in the league in turnovers. Philly had 6 all seasons. The Bears took 2 on Friday in the afternoon. It's Ball Hawk City. It's the Bears defense as it's always been. Now, you Packers fans, you're still chanting just one name. Jordan Love this, Micah Parsons that. You guys need a star to stay relevant. We don't. Our defense has been beat up all year, and the mantra has been next man up. This isn't a one-man show. This is an identity built by the shirtless hot dog.
You know what, though? I actually respect that Bears fan. He came in with evidence, with confidence. I've been waiting for that.
Yeah, I mean, right on the Carbless Talking text line of our Bears fan take of the day before the caller there, that John from Chicago guy. The stutter was a dead giveaway that there was no confidence from the Bears fan take of the day.
I mean, again, you're just trying to find up something. Yeah, I agree. Brad, at least he had a little juice and a little energy.
Give me some of that.
And spoke with some type of belief, even though I know
We're bullying everybody.
Yeah.
Bullying.
Yeah.
Over to the KBN Sports Desk with Alex Strofe.
Week 16, it's Packers-Bears at Soldier Field. Live on Saturday night, 7:20 p.m. kickoff between the Bears and Packers on Week 16 at Soldier Field, December 20th.
December 20th. All right. Don't have plans. Just making sure. Going through the family calendar real quick.
That's
a Saturday night.
That is a Saturday.
Brad's got his calendar.
It's a Saturday night.
Yeah, it was a Saturday game the whole time.
Regardless, it was just a matter of which game would be which because the Eagles and Commanders also play that day.
Wow.
And I think I think when that schedule was created initially, they were probably thinking, "Oh, Commanders, Eagles, Week 16, that could be for the division." Little did they know, Packers, Bears for the division.
Oh, Brett comes in the 608 with some oomph. I can't wait to hear your excuses on Monday, Kyle, when my Bears steamroll the Packers. Is this a bot?
My Bears steamroll the Packers.
It sounds like with a Bucks bot account we get, you know?
It actually does.
Yeah, stop it. Let's just be real right now. That's not going to happen. That is not what you expect to happen come Sunday. First and foremost, the Packers ain't getting steamrolled by anybody, and for dang sure won't be steamrolled by the Chicago Bears. You don't believe it, I don't believe it. So let's stop playing these games.
In 2 minutes, we have Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust coming up. Bears fans might have a chance to feel better about themselves if I lose. Their intelligence will be matched. 800-990-3776. Wow. Let's go caller number 9, 800-990-3776 for the number of wins the Bears will be stuck at after Sunday's game. 800-990-3776. You get 15 questions in 90 seconds. You're allowed to say skip or pass, and if you get through all the questions, you're allowed to come back. I'm looking to get to 10 wins on the year. Am I at 9? I'm at 9. I just need one more in the month of December to get to 10 wins. 800.
Hold on, before we go to break, who gets the 10 wins first, the Bears or Ben?
Oh. That is so good.
Noodle on that. 800-990-3776. Are you smarter than Ben Brust? In 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
Oh, my back.
Santa?
Gina Dello from Pella. You've been a good girl this year.
Is that why you're in here building new windows?
Santa's doing OT.
Let me make a call.
Frighteningly fast pellet team at your service. Let us take it from here, Mr. Claus. And Gina, next time.
I know. Ask for a Pella gift card. Right now, at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, get 0% interest for 24 months. Visit PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. 12/31/2025.
Hey, it's Gary Ellison for Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center. Looking to escape the cold or take a midday break? Get your game on at Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center, where it's always golf season. Play more than 2,000 courses, including over 50 right here in Wisconsin. And even that famous course where they hand out green jackets. Top tech simulators, great food, and the best Bloody Marys around. This is your year-round slice of summer. Bays start at just $35 an hour, Monday through Friday. Book your bay today at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com.
Hey, it's John McGivern here. You know I love Network Health. One of the reasons is that they're local and they understand how important that is. Their exceptional customer service isn't just words on a page. It's what they do. It's what they've always done for over 41 years. Call 8337-NETWORK today. HMO and POS plans underwritten by Network Health Plan. Compensation has been provided for using this endorsement of Network Health.
Hey, this is Homer. You're listening to the home of Marquette basketball. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Well, let's take a short break from all the Bear bashing and stirring the pot in this Packer.
Yeah, let's turn it to Ben bashing. What's this guy doing? He just popped in.
Now, Chicago fans, Bear fans, that's something we can all agree on, right? Let's do a little bit of Ben Brust bashing. There's no better way to do that than expose him on Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? I am Brad Nortman, Kyle Wallace right in front of me, Alex Strofe to my left. This is KBN, and it is Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Today, we've got Josh in Kenosha, a first-time contestant on Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Let's not waste any time. Let's just jump right in.
For those of you who say Ben Brust is an idiot, here's your chance to be proven right. It's time to play Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Presented by Lakeland University. Don't put your life on hold to earn your degree. Build a schedule that meets your needs. Lakeland.edu.
That's right, it is Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust, presented by Lakeland University. 9 wins on the season for Ben Brust. Let's see if he can get to 10. 15 questions in 90 seconds to get as many answers correct as you can. You're allowed to say pass. We'll come back to it. If you get through the rest, Josh and Kenosha, if you beat Ben Brust, which we're all pulling you for, Bears and Packer fans alike, you will win an ESPN Wisconsin prize package. Josh, how are you feeling today? How's the confidence level? And most importantly, who do you want to be your question asker, me or Kyle?
I'm feeling pretty good. First-time contestant trying, and let's go with Brad.
Okay, let's go, Josh.
Thank goodness. I was looking for a break.
I appreciate
I just started reading the questions.
I was already rooting for you. Now I'm rooting for you even more.
Come on, Josh. Let's take down Ben.
All right, Josh, we ready to roll?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it in 3, 2, 1. What temperature scale is primarily used in science?
Celsius.
Which USC quarterback was selected first overall in the 2003 NFL draft?
You said 2003?
Yes.
Pass.
What do you call a word that has the opposite meaning of another word?
Blanking. Pass.
Recently robbed, the Louvre Museum is located in what city?
Paris.
Spell Louvre, the museum referenced in the previous question.
Louvre.
What NBA team drafted Dirk Nowitzki?
Oh, I know it's probably wrong, but Dallas Mavericks.
What piece of clothing is traditionally worn by a Scotsman?
A kilt.
What letter is worth the most points in Scrabble?
Pass.
What is the tallest mountain in North America?
Well, the mountain. Mount St. Helens?
What body part continues to grow your entire life?
Pass.
What musician is known as the Piano Man?
Billy Joel?
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
You got a handful.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
couple.
that's a 5 spot.
We needed him to pass a little bit faster, but I don't think Ben's going to get
I
it.
think that's going to be good enough.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
It's going to be close.
'Cause
I
Ben-
don't think any of the next questions Ben is going to get with ease.
Yeah, Ben's going to struggle with this, actually.
I can't wait to have him spell number 5.
Oh, that's going to be brutal.
Oh,
So
yeah.
good.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, because you tell him what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's gonna have to earn that 10th victory, just like the Chicago
It's
Bears.
going to be
are gonna have
close.
try to do
It's
that.
going to be close.
Yeah, it is gonna be close.
Yeah, the number 6 is the one that I know. Josh and Kenosha, I thought you were a Bucks fan. Man.
Well,
we all should know
to some degree.
Oh, look at you strolling in
Ben-
with a little strut.
Strut.
Uber Eats is bringing you saving.
All right. Well,
feeling confident. You're playing Josh from Kenosha, first-time contestant, Ben. And Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Screens have been turned. They're not facing Ben, so all the chat not revealing any questions.
You mean answers?
Any answers, most importantly.
he reveals the questions and the answers.
And the
Yeah,
answers.
right,
That's how you've
right,
been
that's
banned
right.
from this role twice.
That's right. I'm holding on to it for dear life. 15 questions in 90 seconds. Get as many answers correct as you can. You're allowed to say pass. We'll come back through it if you get through the rest. If you beat Josh and Kenosha, you're going to get that 10th win, Ben Brust.
Good luck, Ben.
Any questions?
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Here we go, Ben, in 3, 2, 1. What temperature scale is primarily used in science?
Metric?
Which USC quarterback was selected first overall in the 2003 NFL Draft?
Liner?
What do you call a word that has the opposite meaning of another word?
A conundrum.
Ooh.
Recently robbed, the Louvre Museum is located in which city?
Paris?
Spell Louvre, the museum referenced in the previous question.
Lourve?
Which NBA team drafted Dirk Nowitzki?
The Mavericks.
What piece of clothing is traditionally worn by a Scotsman?
A kilt.
What letter is worth the most points in Scrabble?
Or quilt or kilt. Kilt. What, say that again.
Which letter is worth the most points in Scrabble?
X.
What is the tallest mountain in North America?
The Rocky Mountains.
Oh.
What body part continues to grow your entire life?
Your nose.
What musician is also known as the Piano Man?
Elton John.
What number is represented by the Roman numeral XL?
25.
What unit is used to measure the loudness of sound?
That I know because they show it at the Jumbotrons.
Yeah.
It is the
What is that?
something meter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're close.
No matter what.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was I bad?
Awful.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Great. I think you got what, 2?
3.
3?
That's it?
You almost switched. I was trying to make you feel like you were doing good.
You did that.
I was stunned by that one.
known as the Piano Man.
Wait a minute. Didn't the whole Piano Man thing at like
Oh my
basketball
God!
weddings?
Oh my God! We'll get to that. Get through the answers.
Elton John,
Wow.
Oh
baby.
my God!
That is
We
just-
literally danced at the end of my wedding to Piano
down.
Man
But-
by Billy Joel because
Yep.
it's a tradition in Wisconsin basketball.
Well, it didn't matter.
sung by not Elton John, Billy Joel.
I can't wait. You almost keep going. I want to hear.
There's a quick one. The fourth. I heard this in the news. I couldn't even believe it. Real quick. This is question 14. Who played Wolverine in X-Men and is scooping custard at a local?
Hugh Jackman. I saw that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, too bad you
He's
didn't get to
scooping
that
ice cream.
one.
All right. Here we go. Let's roll through them. Congratulations to Josh and Kenosha. What temperature scale is primarily used in science? Temperature scale.
Yeah, you said metric.
Celsius.
You said meters, metric.
Why did I think? Oh my
That's a good
God, that's
question.
bad. That's so bad.
Yeah.
It's bad brain day.
What USC quarterback was first overall in the 2003 NFL draft? Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer.
Early.
Leonard, I think, was like
Early.
later than that.
Yeah,
Or I was-
seven.
I was late.
6 or 7. What do you call? Because he was part of the
06.
He was part of the
Reggie Bush.
I don't think
Sanchez was.
And
I know he
Leonard
was the first overall.
And
but he
Leonard
was
didn't go
09.
number one, did he? I don't think so.
I don't think Lionel went number
No,
one. No.
top 10 maybe. What do you call a word that has the opposite meaning of another word? Antonym. Antonym.
Why would I struggle? I overthought this so
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, you did.
You said conundrum.
Yeah,
I don't know that you thought,
Yeah,
let
he had-
alone overthought.
I was in a conundrum.
You were.
Yeah.
You sure were.
That's not how that works.
Recently robbed, the Louvre Museum is located in Paris. Spell Louvre. You actually got closer than I thought.
All the right letters.
Louvre. You said R.
It's like the whole far
It's like
Ray.
Favre. Yes.
Yeah.
Which team drafted Dirk Nowitzki? Now, both you and Josh got this wrong.
Not
The
Bucks
Milwaukee
fans.
Bucks.
Yeah, I thought the
Milwaukee
Bucks,
Bucks.
but for some reason,
Trailer
I
for
just-
Robert Tractor Trailer.
Yeah. Crazy if Dirk could have been a Buck. What piece of clothing is traditionally worn by a Scotsman? Kilt.
You almost
got it right.
changed
Not
to
the
a
quilt.
quilt.
The kilt. Yep.
Glad you didn't change it.
Q is worth the most points in Scrabble.
Man, I never got that X in the alphabet game on the road. Driving to St. Louis.
What is the tallest mountain? That's right. What is the tallest mountain in North America? Denali. It's in Alaska.
That's a tough one.
What body part continues to grow your entire life? 2 acceptable answers. You got one of them. Nose and ears.
Yeah,
Not a good sign for you and me, Strofe.
Well said. Well said.
The nose issue is going to be a problem when we're 80.
The big schnoz duo.
Yeah, this one hurts, Ben. What musician is known as the Piano Man?
I know.
That's
Sir Elton John.
Sir Elton.
I thought I was giving you a layup towards the back end of the questions that I was worried about. And that would have helped you because the next question was also very easy.
What number is represented by the Roman number XL?
Before you give the answer, are you aware of the Roman numeral to the Super Bowl the Packers won in 2010?
40?
No. The Roman numeral I'm asking for.
No.
It was XLV. They won Super Bowl.
Dude, I don't do Roman numerals.
40, they won
I mean,
Super
but you
Bowl
did say
45.
40. You did,
45.
You would have been
So
right.
XL is 40.
I know X is 10.
Yeah,
And L is 50.
And you do the.
So I'm
If it's a-
subtracting
if it's ahead
50
of it,
from
yes.
10?
If
Yeah.
it's before the... Yes.
So 60 will be, like this Super Bowl will be LX.
he's right.
Stupid.
It's the Romans.
I think have they gone away from the Roman numerals for the Super Bowl, or they still do that?
No, they still do
I
it.
think they still do it.
They're fairly. They were
Keep
lame
it
for like 5
moving.
years. Now they at least put like a little bit of a pattern in the.
Yeah, colors and
Yeah.
such. Yes, yeah.
Only Super Bowl, not Roman numerals. Anyone knows what it is?
50.
It's 50, right? Yeah.
50.
You lost that Super Bowl.
Yes, I did.
Hey,
Yes, I did.
hey.
What is used to measure the loudness of sound?
It's a meter.
You're so close.
It is
There
a
is a
meter.
meter.
How many?
Up to the D.
Decimeters.
Decibels.
Keep sounding out with me.
Decibels.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Decimeters.
No, you can't be serious.
Kyle's,
can't.
Kyle's on the floor.
You obviously know, I thought it was a meter, and you guys led me into thinking it was a meter.
Kyle's laying on the floor.
No. I mean, you've been to a Bucks game. There's a meter. It shows how many decibels.
Oh, the meter is
Yeah.
like the
Yeah,
the meter.
decimal.
Like, you know how much gas you have in your car? That's also a meter, you dingbat.
Oh, that was good.
He said decimeter. Decimeter.
Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust is brought to you by Lakeland University. Wisconsin's leader in flexible, personalized education that I think I need. Whether you're just I don't know if they'd pass me. Whether you're just starting college, finishing your degree, or balancing work and family, Lakeland lets you earn your degree your way. Lakeland University, experience it your way. I'd love to experience it my way. It just wouldn't go well.
You think if you had an extra year of eligibility and you played on their basketball team, that then they'd pass you just like what happened at Wisconsin?
I got into Stanford, so... What?
Shooting hoops, yeah, boy, can hit a shot.
I got into Stanford, so you guys can.
Through somehow.
I bet the crowd was really rocking that decimeter.
Do you have like the Stanford acceptance letter?
I'm sure I could find it.
That would be remarkable. That should be framed.
It should.
And my essay.
It shows you what a good jump shot can do.
All right, Cardinal fans, let's get that decimeter rocking.
He's throwing his hands up on the screen.
Let's go, Cardinal.
They're all like, how did he get in
Where
here?
we find this one?
Yeah. Special.
Brad has the secret success.
A lot of decimeter.
I can't speak. Brad has something to say next segment. I need to catch my breath.
This is Kyle, Brust Nortman
I'm sorry that I don't want to touch Ben's Peter.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, once again, we're dealing with accidents this afternoon. First of all, on the ramp from the County Line Road to northbound 41, we've got a crash there. Looks like it's a car off into the ditch. We've also got a crash on westbound 94 right about at 25th Street. The left lane is blocked. Traffic is brought to you by the Bartolotta Restaurants, providing memorable experiences for nearly 30 years. Get the perfect holiday gift this season, a Bartolotta's gift card. Purchase yours at bartolottas.com. And check out the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Chance of flurries, mostly cloudy, a low of 18. Tomorrow, a chance for snow showers, mostly cloudy, a high of 31. Weather's brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Are you sick and tired of sad, skimpy, frozen pizzas that lack toppings and flavor? Problem solved. Screamin' Sicilian brings the party to pizza with mountains of whole milk mozzarella, premium meats, and veggies stacked to the sky. No tweaks necessary. Just tons of toppings and amazing flavor. Just bake it, bite it, and let it rip. Mamma mia! Find Screamin' Sicilian in your local grocer's freezer section. Screamin' Sicilian. Toppings piled high, screaming loud, always delicious.
The holidays are always a wonderful time to get engaged.
And this is the perfect year to do it.
Really? Why is that?
We have a special collection of Double Dog Dazzling engagement rings for just $3,998.
Tell her what makes them Double Dog dazzling, Monica.
These bridal sets are covered in diamonds and have a 3-carat created diamond center stone.
Wow.
Or you can choose a 3/4 carat natural diamond for just $1,798. And Kessler's will contribute a free 14-carat gold mounting and mount your diamond in it for you.
Wow.
Or you can get 5 matching diamonds side by side that spread all across the top of your finger.
2 carats total weight.
5 big created diamonds in a ring that will rock the house. Tell her how much, Rick?
$1,998.
Wow.
You guessed it, Sarah. We call it the Wow Collection.
18 months financing at 0% is available.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you and our holiday hours, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Home buyers are raving about their experiences with the Citizens Bank mortgage team.
Aaron helped me get pre-approved really fast, like before the open house even started.
I called Devin so many times with questions, and he always answered.
It's more than a mortgage. It's your future. And at Citizens Bank, we make it personal. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/mortgage. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS 746419.
Welcome to Jackpot Land, this fall at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all fall to win your share of thousands in prizes each month. And earn entries into the big December Jackpot Land prize drawings. Your October, November, and December entries all count. Win thousands in cash or reward play. Welcome to Jackpot Land, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
What is used to measure the loudness of sound?
It's a meter.
You're so close. That's with a D.
Decimeters. Not the greatest showing on Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust for your boy, but I am going to take a trip to Jackpot Land at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Play with your rewards card, and you will have entries in the December Jackpot Land drawing worth another $300,000 in cash and prizes is waiting to be won. It's all at Potawatomi, and just go there. The food is amazing. The video wall is amazing. You don't have to bet. You can just sit there and watch all of the games in a beautiful canvas of a video wall with everything on there. So check out Potawatomi Casino Hotel and their amazing sports book. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Bradley Nortman. Strofe is running the show, UKB Nation, on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. As always, you can get us on the Carbless Talk and text line 800-990-3776. But, Brad, you have a pathway to success against the Chicago Bears, in which I pointed out, I think, again, I know it's the old adage, I don't think the record says what they truly are.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Ben. I'm going to throw a lot of numbers at you guys, so I want you guys to stick with me. Can I get some football music in the background as
It's currently going.
Is it really?
It was low. I squeezed my headphones together so I can hear. It's like, oh, there it is. It's not the typical.
Oh, I like this football music.
It's a little switch up.
Let's go.
Strofe, you want to yell at him like you yell at us, Ben and me?
He doesn't give me attitude like you and Ben give me. So
I think he also is losing hearing in one ear.
I do. Yeah, my left ear is operates at a 60% capacity.
Oh, still?
Wait, really?
Yeah, it won't get better.
Yeah, why would I yell at him?
I would go to the ear doctor and I would say what can I do? And they're like, nothing. You just got to live with it. That's it.
You had a phantom itch.
I got a phantom itch.
When do you get hearing aids?
It depends how long I can sustain living with an imbalance.
I can tell you that this job ain't going to help you.
No, it's not. I've been trying to keep this nice and low, this volume meter in my headphones.
Brett!
Thanks, Ben. Now it's at 50% capacity, and my right ear is at 90%. Okay, the fans want to know, though. We've been talking all this trash about the Bears and whatnot. So let me just tell you how the Packers can and will beat the Bears on Sunday. Now, let me educate you a little bit about turnovers. Ben brought this up in his 5 reasons on why the Bears are frauds. Let me educate you on turnover, the turnover margin specifically in the NFL. Historically speaking, if you win the turnover margin, you have a 70% chance of winning the game. If you win by 2, if you have 2 or more turnovers, 84% chance. 3 or more turnovers, a 90% chance to win the game. That's how impactful turnovers are in the NFL. So let's look at the Chicago Bears. Right, they're 9-3. They must be doing something right. Well, they are leading the NFL in turnover margin. So turning the ball over minus you giving up. They're plus 17. No other team is even in the double digits. That's how many times they have prevented them from turning the ball over, but more importantly, taken the ball away. 17 interceptions, most in the NFL. 9 fumble recoveries, that's 3rd most in the NFL, for a plus 17 turnover margin, best in the NFL. I went game by game through all of their 12 games. Wouldn't you know it? Every single victory, they won the turnover margin, except for one game. They split it with the Pittsburgh Steelers. That Pittsburgh Steelers was obviously against Mason Rudolph, and the Pittsburgh Steelers went for it on 4th down 3 times, and they only got it once. That, you could argue, is like a turnover. So the Bears won the turnover margin in every single victory. Let's look at their losses. They lost the turnover margin in every single loss. They split it once against the Vikings, but the Bears went for it on a 4th down once and didn't get it. Therefore, lost the turnover battle if you're going to increase or include 4th downs as well. The Bears, every victory, they've won the turnover margin. Every loss, they've lost the turnover margin. So what does this all mean? In order to beat the Chicago Bears, you have to beat them in the turnover margin or split it. Now let's look at the Green Bay Packers. Do they turn the ball over? Jordan Love, second least interceptions in the NFL with only 3. They are the least turnover in the NFL. They've turned the ball over the least. Only 7 times the Packers have turned the ball over in the NFL, and the Packers are 8-3-1 despite only being +4 in the turnover margin on the season. That's tied for 9th. That's a lot of numbers. To sum it all up.
Whoop-de-doo! What does it all mean, Basil?
Well, let me tell you, Austin Powers, if you beat the Chicago Bears in the turnover margin, or even split them, you will beat them. They have lost every single time that they've been beaten in the turnover margin. If you allow them to win the turnover margin, they have won every single game so far. The Packers have been particularly adept at not turning the ball over. Remember all those bad interceptions that Jordan Love had last year? He hasn't done that this year, except for the Cleveland Brown game. And the Packers in total, between interception and fumbles, they are not turning the ball over. Best in the NFL at protecting the ball. I see the Green Bay Packers continuing that trend, not turning the ball over, and not allowing the Chicago Bears to beat yourself. If you make the Chicago Bears beat you, they won't do it. If
Let me ask
let
you
them
this.
beat you, they might.
Is it easier to create turnovers, which you've been doing, or to not turn the ball over like you've been doing?
Easier to protect the ball. It's hard. You have to rely a little bit on the other team to give you those opportunities, right? I think of all the times that Xavier McKinney had those interceptions last season. Those are probably very clear in the Packers' mind. Every time that I was a part of a defense, unless they're like sack fumbles from like someone like Micah Parsons, interceptions, very hard to get unless they are given to you by bad passes. I mean, try picking off Aaron Rodgers in his prime. It's just hard to do. Yeah. You even listed the quarterbacks that were the bulk of those turnovers. We're talking
Spencer Rattler, Geno Smith, J.J. McCarthy, Mason Rudolph.
So if I'm Matt LaFleur, fumbles are fumbles. You got to protect the ball. I'm probably telling Jordan Love this week, I would rather have you throw it away than try to totally thread the needle. I'm having you probably take the sack and then trying to force something.
That's interesting because the conversation has been cut him loose. And so now
cut him loose from like a run to pass ratio.
No, you're wrong, Brad.
But you cannot be super risky because that's what they feed off.
We almost didn't hear Brad out. No, I think we need to react to hear Brad out. But first we're going to go to Mark and Sheboygan, then we're going to get to this on the other side because Brad threw a lot at us there.
I can review too.
No, please no.
Numbers.
Mark, you're up.
Okay, thanks a lot, guys. You guys said okay, whoever wins this game on Sunday will probably win the division. And I hate to say that's true because if somehow the Packers don't bring their A game and the Bears do win this game, the division goes to the Bears. Because in the next 2 weeks, then they got to go to Denver, play the Broncos. I mean, they'd have to win at least one of the next 2 if they lose to the Bears. And even if they do that, and the Bears go on to beat the Packers and the Browns the following week, which they probably will, the Bears are going to be 11-3 with 3 games left.
11-3.
And I don't even see how the Packers could recover from that anymore.
Thank you, Mark in Sheboygan. I think he states that this game is very important.
Critical. Pivotal.
Ben, what was the record going to be if they beat the Packers and the Browns?
11-3.
Oh, you know.
You know?
I
love the Sheboygan area accent.
Yeah,
I know.
Keep
calling in. Keep calling.
The Sheboygan accent is the best. It's the best in Wisconsin.
So it's very Wisconsin.
Sheboygan's a great city. Spent some time there 2 weeks ago. Wonderful city.
We're gonna dive deeper into Kyle and Ben's minds after the whole Brad Nortman situation there about turnover battle here, and he wants Jordan Love to not thread the needle. Kyle's shaking his head. Next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
What's going on? Ben, come on.
It's getting tough. It's getting slow.
Ben, don't be pathetic. Your father's with your baby. They're listening. You gotta be better.
But I'm giving it my all. I don't know what you're at either.
Stop humping the ground.
Yeah.
Get up.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We still have an accident on the ramp from County Line Road to northbound 41, so heads up with that. The southbound side of 41 is backed up from Good Hope Road all the way to Capitol Drive. Northbound on 4394, looking pretty good out of the Mitchell interchange, although we are seeing southbound delays on 43, basically from Keefe to Locust and Fond du Lac Avenue down through the Marquette. It's the most wonderful time to bar crawl. Don't miss Milwaukee's 12th annual 12 Bars of Christmas on December 13th. Tickets are limited. Visit 12bocwi.com for tickets and information. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, chance of flurries, mostly cloudy, a low of 18. Tomorrow, chance for snow showers, mostly cloudy, a high of 31. Weather's brought to you by National Liquor Mart at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirit deals in town. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
This holiday season, celebrate where Milwaukee comes together. 3rd Street Market Hall. Whether you're planning a private party, a semi-private gathering, or a festive social night out, we've got the space, the flavor, and the fun to make it unforgettable. With incredible local food vendors, craft cocktails, and built-in entertainment like shuffleboard, games, and more, your group will have a holiday party they'll talk about all year long. Visit thirdstreetmarkethall.com for more information on booking your event.
Any coach will tell you, games are won in the preparation. The same's true in cybersecurity. Trend Micro helps businesses move from reactive to proactive with cyber risk exposure management. That means real-time visibility into your risks across cloud, email, endpoints, and networks. For over 35 years, enterprises worldwide have trusted Trend Micro to prepare, protect, and perform. Don't wait for the next threat to blow the whistle. Get secure now at trendmicro.com, because the best defense is being ready before the game even starts.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 59. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
Crisp air, cozy sweaters, and a home that's actually ready for fall. Exterior Pros and Baths is giving $3,000 off roofing, siding, windows, or bath remodels this month. Don't let your home be the only thing falling apart this season. Visit extpros.com or call 262-800-4274. That's extpros.com or call 262-800-4274. Exterior Pros and Baths, because your house deserves a little sweater weather too.
People say buying a home in winter is tough.
But fewer buyers means less competition, and motivated sellers can mean better opportunities.
This is Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates First Weber.
And I'm Lindsay Bendler. When the perfect home appears, our team at Tony Wendorf & Associates helps you move fast, even during the snow.
Start your home journey today with our white glove service by simply searching online Tony Wendorf.
A real estate team that always leads with faith and gratitude.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
Hey, it's your friend John McGivern. In a world full of chaos, I'm grateful for a health plan that has my back. Network Health is so reliable and trustworthy, they always put me and over 126,000 members first. It's just what they do and what they've always done for over 41 years. Call 833-7-NETWORK today. HMO and POS plans underwritten by Network Health Plan. Compensation has been provided for using this endorsement of Network Health.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Iron Jock is absolutely amazing. I love the gear. It's comfortable. It has great performance in terms of keeping bacteria out and odor, keeping you feeling fresh no matter how hard you push. And Iron Jock has introduced lightweight hoodies, which you can go to ironjock.com to get your hoodie today. It's ironjoc.com. But we're going to give away an Iron Jock tumbler. Let's go caller 15 for the Iron Jock tumbler. Always giving to you. is Iron Jock. 800-990-3776. It's caller 15 to win the Iron Jock tumbler. Little early Christmas gift, I'd say.
It is. If you got a wife, she's going to take it from you. Say that now.
That is the truth. 800-990-3776. Caller 15 to get that Iron Jock tumbler. 800-990-ESPN. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Strofe working hard answering the phones. Now, Bradley Nortman said, based off the way the Bears force turnovers, that they need to thread the needle in terms of the run pass, but not thread the needle as much passing the football.
Yeah, my problem with this is do not tell Jordan Love, Brad. I repeat, do not tell Jordan Love to be anything but himself. We saw what Jordan Love can do, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, in the dome, outside. We've seen Jordan Love cook. So I don't want you touching or tinkering with Carathon Jordan Love right now. So don't listen to nothing that you said. Now, you do have a very good point when it comes to that Chicago Bear defense. They are opportunistic, and they definitely do a great job of forcing turnovers, but they have to. They have no choice but to force turnovers because their defense is absolutely garbage. They can't stop the run. They're 28th in run defense. They can't stop the pass. They're 26th in pass defense. They can't allow teams not to score as they're 25th in points allowed, and they're 27th in total defense. Their defense is terrible. It's bad. They have to live or die with turnovers. And Brad, the reason why I say you should not focus on Jordan Love because Jordan Love this season has how many interceptions?
3 interceptions.
3 interceptions. So I ain't
second
worried.
least in the NFL.
I'm not worried about Jordan Love turning the football over on Sunday against the Chicago Bears. Their defense is bad. And even if he does turn it over, guess what? They ain't going to stop us. This Green Bay Packers is way too high power to be slowed down or stopped by a defense like the Chicago Bears. That is bad. If it wasn't for the fact that Bears defense was forcing turnovers, that team clearly wouldn't be as good. They have to live or die with turnovers because their stopping the pass, they suck. Stopping the run, they suck. They suck at everything but forcing turnovers. That's why this football team is completely fraudulent.
It's such a weird thing to be so bad and give up so many yards and points.
So many. Points,
and be able to turn people over that much.
Most teams that are elite in turnover margin are elite defenses, right? They make you uncomfortable. They're disruptive. And that's why I think that a lot of people look at this and don't think that the Bears' success is sustainable because they're relying on this. But Kyle, you almost make my point for you. If you make them beat you.
Make your point for me.
You make my point for me. If you just do not allow them, if you don't open the door, if you just allow them to make the Chicago Bears beat you, they don't have the talent to do so.
They can't score on us, Brad, either.
So if you're Matt LaFleur and you're putting a game plan together,
you can't act like you're not worried about their run offense and what they did against the Eagles and the Packers losing Devontae Wyatt.
I don't foresee this being a football game where it's 13-10, 16-13, right? I don't see the formula that the Panthers had, that the Browns have, being executed against the Green Bay Packers. It just will not happen. The offense right now is clicking on all cylinders for the Green Bay Packers, something it was not against the Panthers, something it was not for the Browns. They are finding their stride, and so I don't see that being an issue. The Bears' defensive unit is garbage. They cannot play well as a unit together. They can't stop anything. So even if we do have an interception, they're still going to have to stop us from scoring 27 points. That offense is not scoring 27 points. And if you run the football the way you do, the result is not going to be them scoring 24, 21. No, the result's going to be the Bears only scoring 16 points. They're going to want to slow down the clock, but the Packers are going to be able to strike just like that.
I am thinking, though, about Carathon Jordan Love. I'm not saying that, you pull back from...
I love that we've renamed it Carathon. No free ads. Shout out Simbrick European off the Beltline Rimrock Road.
I'm not saying that you change what just was clearly working, right? Because even against the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? When you let Jordan Love go, let him cook, don't pull back this momentum, don't get conservative. But I'm saying to Jordan Love, Jordan, don't throw it triple team to Christian Watson 40 yards down the field. Like, I will devise a game plan for you to hit the short and intermediate, and maybe once in a while, if they're wide open, you hit them down the field. But I want smart decision making. I don't want double coverage. I want you to be able to make smart decisions.
I don't like his messaging to the guy that's got 3 interceptions on the year.
It's conservative. Well, it's holding it tight. Play not to lose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're trying to put a governor on something.
Yeah, if anything, you can say it's going to be cold. It's going to be in the cold weather game. Maybe we don't air it out as much just in case of that. But
so you think it's wrong to give Jordan a coaching point of, hey, you're rolling out. You can try to make something happen. Like Frazier should throw it away.
Brad, he gets coached up every single week. Brad, Jordan Love knows what decision to make with the football. I don't need to emphasize protecting the football like that any more than I do
he's
every
proven
other
he can do it much
week.
better this year.
Every other week. I get your point, but I do not want them to change the game plan or what they plan on doing because the Bears force turnovers. No.
It's the only way they can beat you, though. So if you take that away, the game is yours to win.
Bro, I don't want them to slow down themselves. I want this offense to continue to pile on football teams.
Slow themselves down.
Yeah.
I said what I said. Slow down themselves. Don't slow yourself down now.
I'm glad I'm not the one making the decision because with what I've seen the last 2 weeks of complimentary football, Jordan Love has been the dude.
He has been.
But Brad does make a good point of if you throw more than you run, you're putting more for a team that has 17 interceptions, majority of those 10 against really bad quarterbacks,
Indeed.
though. You put it more at risk. But I am leaning towards Team Kyle here of I don't want the head coach telling him to, hey, if you run out of bounds, maybe don't. You don't want someone in rhythm to start doubting who they've been. Mm-hmm. That leads to split-second decision of, oh, wait, I want them to be balling the way they've been balling, not adding more things in the thought process.
I'm just saying maybe slightly more Rodgers, slightly less Favre. That's all I'm trying to say.
How about this, Brad?
Let's just be Jordan?
Just be What more does he have to do, Brad?
He does. He's playing amazing.
He had
I love me some
turnover
Jordan
issue
Love.
last year. He cleaned it up. This year he's been able to protect the football a lot more like Jordan. Listen,
he's a top 5 MVP candidate.
He's
no
going to
doubt
have
about it.
plays. All quarterbacks have plays that are boneheaded. That's what happens when you drop back and take a snap 60 to 70 times in a game. There's going to be an opportunity that the Bears are going to have to figure out if they're going to capitalize on, but I don't want to limit my quarterback and tell my quarterback to be anything but himself when that man is cooking right now. He is on fire. He arguably right now is playing as one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL currently, Brad. He's an MVP candidate.
I agree with you, Kyle. I agree with you.
So
absolutely.
Don't let these bum-ass Chicago Bears shake us from who we are.
If I were to tell you Jordan Love does not throw an interception and there are no lost fumbles on Sunday, my confidence level that the Packers win the game is 90%, right? Regardless of if the defense gets a turnover or not. If you tell me that Love throws if there's more than 0 turnovers, I think it calls into the question the Packers' ability to win. This is how the Bears have won games. So whatever you do not throw an interception, Jordan Love.
They can't stop us, Brad. They can't. If the Packers get 10 possessions in this game, they're scoring points on 7 of them.
Bold from Kyle Wallace, bold from Brad Nortman. Whose side are you on? Play conservative or let it rip? 800-990-3776. We're back to wrap up the ESPN Wisconsin portion and hit the 414 hour at 4 next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
Let them know the dread-headed brother loves the Green Bay Packers. When you see me, Goody, let me in the box.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. On this show, it's always football season.
You have to understand what game you need to play. Not everything is the same. And LaFleur said that in his postgame. You have to understand what do you need to do to win.
Wilde and Tauscher, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Sometimes you can get by being a little more conservative. Other times, you have to match fire with fire. That's what yesterday was. We went for it and we executed. They didn't.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
The holidays are here, and there's no better way to celebrate than cheering on Wisconsin basketball at the Kohl Center. This December, enjoy Big Ten action from men's and women's basketball as they light up the court all month long. Bring your family, bring your friends, and make game day party your holiday tradition. Get your tickets now at uwbadgers.com or by calling 1-800-GO-BADGERS. Finish the year strong with the Badgers at the Kohl Center.
When it comes to joint replacement, you want the best care available.
The Orthopedic Surgery Center in Pewaukee is a leader in joint replacement, offering same-day surgery with advanced technology. Their team of experts specializes in knee, hip, and shoulder replacements, using the latest techniques to minimize pain and recovery time. By choosing them, you're choosing a center focused on providing specialized care tailored to your needs. The team at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin can get you back to what matters, living pain-free.
And their prices are more affordable than urgent care or the ER. And they'll send a full report to your primary care doctor. Why wait at the ER? Walk in to Ortho ASAP for faster, more affordable care.
Total joint replacement. There is a difference. Visit orthowisconsin.com. That's orthowisconsin.com.
It's Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday Extended event. Now through Wednesday, shop extended Black Friday savings store-wide, up to 50% off or more while supplies last. Like select toys, buy one, get one half price. Half off new smokeless tabletop fire pits. Shop extended Black Friday savings on select 4-packs of DeWalt tool batteries, over half off. And Peak Premium Antifreeze and Coolant, just 99 cents a gallon after $7 rebate. Don't miss extended Black Friday deals only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right, and naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything, from the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Head on over to the Princeton Club in the Madison area or in New Berlin. You'll feel the energy. You can have a strong body, a strong mind, and help provide a strong community. Whatever your goals are, lock in your rate in 2025 right now. Lowest rate of the year right now. When you lock that in, you're good for 2026, and you have a place with something for everyone so you can reach your goals. You walk in, it's friendly, it's clean, open 24/7. They got something for you. Whatever you're looking to accomplish, they will provide it. Check out the Princeton Club for a better tomorrow.
Come on, now, what a pause that was. Damn.
That is the longest amount he's ever gone without speaking on
And
the
his
show.
mouth was open the whole time. Get it out now.
Damn, guys, take it easy. I can't have a moment.
Well, you ever have a video game lag? That's what that was like.
Yeah, that was a real life glitch.
I think my controller just shut off for a second. I'm back on, all right?
You more so than anybody I've ever worked with hates dead air. You do not like dead air. And you just sat there for like 7 straight seconds.
That's true. You were frozen.
The longer I waited, I was like, man, he's about to say something profound.
Yeah, let's hear the profound thing
Let's
that you
go.
waited
Get in your
so long
bag,
for.
Benny. Come on.
Matt LaFleur against the Bears defense or the Bears offense against Jeff Hafley.
Come on now, stop it.
Which one do you trust more?
We already know who to trust more. Ain't nobody trusting the damn Bears offense. No, it's obviously Matt LaFleur you're trusting more. Yes, absolutely. That defense that the Bears have is garbage.
So you...
Yes, I trust Matt LaFleur more than I trust
Jeff Hafley to stop the Bears.
Yeah.
Oh!
I knew you were going to be in a little conundrum.
Which side of the ball are you more confident
I thought
in?
you were asking me which basically offense I trust more. Oh, well, in that case, wow.
Profound stuff after that dead air.
That was good.
I know. I just need to recalibrate
That
for a
wasn't in the
second.
notes.
No, it wasn't. You got to think on your feet.
A quick software reset, and he's all of a sudden optimized.
I'll say this. That's a very good one that you came up with right now. But I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with
I may
Jeff
be
Hafley.
dead air, but you're a little stuttery.
No, I'm stuttery because I'm thinking on my feet. But I'm going to go with Jeff Hafley in this defense simply because the level of consistency that they've had, right? Despite, the Green Bay Packers ups and downs that they had overall as a team, most of it wasn't defensively. I can only think back to the game against the Dallas Cowboys where I was extremely frustrated by the fact that they could not make a stop in the second half. Other than that, as been mentioned before, the Packers defense has been elite and fantastic, especially in the losses. The Green Bay Packers losses, they allowed 16 points, and 10 points. Like, that is incredible what they've done. So this defense has not been a problem for the Green Bay Packers, and I believe despite them losing Devontae Wyatt, despite them going up against a very good rushing schemed offense that Ben Johnson has and the Chicago Bears have, I have all the confidence in the world that Jeff Hafley is going to be able to cook up something to stifle this offense. And look at what they did last week, right? You were missing Quay Walker. You were still able to slow down the run game, right? You got limited corners. Even though Amon-Ra St. Brown went out, you still were able to limit that passing game so it wasn't extremely dynamic and you didn't have a whole bunch of explosive plays over the top. So I believe that the Green Bay Packers still have enough horses on that defense for Jeff Hafley to slow down the offense and really the rushing attack of the Chicago Bears on Sunday.
What if I told you real quick that the over-under against the Lions on Thanksgiving was 49? This has the Chicago Bears and Packers at 44.5 points, with the Packers as 6.5-point favorites. So if you do the math, they're probably projecting that 24-17-ish.
That'd be 41.
That'd be 41.
Yeah.
So 27.
27. 27,
17, anywhere. So
I think you got those Packers digits backwards.
I mean,
should be more like 72, 17.
Oh, but then it's way over.
Oh, we're hitting the over. And we're covering by 40 points.
Do you believe that, Mr. Bears fan? Earlier you came to the defense of the Bears.
Well, yeah, because you guys were speaking ridiculousness.
No, we weren't.
This is way more realistic than what you guys were talking about earlier.
72 is more realistic.
You see the way Jordan Love's playing recently?
Yeah, 72 points is ridiculous.
Especially
trying to find the team totals.
This Bears defense is...
There it is.
They're bad outside the turnovers.
Wow. Bears points over under 19.5.
Take the under.
Ooh. The one thing that concerns me about the Bears offense, Packers defense, their strength, the trenches running the football, is currently the Packers' weakness, mostly due to injury and just ability to stop the run. We haven't been able to consistently do that. So to me, that's my concern. Now you take Matt LaFleur, a hot Jordan Love. You've got a reworked offensive line. Josh Jacobs is healthy. I like that against the struggling Bears defense. Literally, all you got to do is protect the ball, and they will score points. They will score points. So to me, it is just a matter of if you can stop the Bears' run, not turn the ball over, this game could be lopsided.
What about Big Stinky T-Rex on YouTube?
Wow.
You guys are so scared of the Bears. They're living... in your minds, rent-free. Keep saying their D is garbage, and we'll see how many takeaways they get against you scrubs.
So, yeah.
That's all they have is takeaways.
Exactly. Key word. Keep saying our defense is garbage, but watch how many takeaways that we have. You didn't say, watch how we slow down Jordan Love. You didn't say, just watch how we'll stop Josh Jacobs. No, you just going to the thing that you live and die on, and that is risky business. The Chicago Bears have no chance of winning a Super Bowl because you don't win a Super Bowl with a defense that is porous. That bad, right? You can force all the turnovers you want, but if your defense is not playing at an elite level here, Green Bay Packers fans know, like, hell, our defense forced a lot of turnovers last year, but even though they didn't mess us up in the playoffs, we still weren't a championship-level defense. The Chicago Bears defense is as fraudulent as the whole football team is. They're not very good at all.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Alex Strove's been running the show. We are going to continue on with you on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, 94.5 ESPN. You have a resident Bears fan, Jim Rutledge, ready to roll on Jim, Matt, and Molly coming up next on 100.5 ESPN Madison. You have the Damn Sports Show on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. I hate to do this, but Giannis, what the hell is going on? In 2 minutes, don't go anywhere.
KBN's the show that never ends.
Stop
Southbound 41, backing up from Good Hope Road all the way down past Capitol. Northbound is going to be backed up from about Mayfair Road up to Capitol, and then it slows down again just north of Capitol Drive all the way to Silver Spring. Southbound 43 is backed up from Keith down through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge all the way down to the KK River. On the northbound side, backing up from just before Fond du Lac Avenue, pretty much all the way up past North. Traffic is brought to you by Life Navigator Soap and Suds Drive. Your donation of body wash, hand soap, or laundry pods will help local kids and adults with disabilities stay healthy all year. Learn more at lifenavigators.org. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast. For tonight, we'll see a chance for flurries, mostly cloudy, a low of 18. Tomorrow, chance of snow showers again, mostly cloudy, a high of 31. Weather's brought to you by Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more. Easy and affordable apparel personalization with no minimums and fast turnaround. For all your printing needs, bigfrog.com/Mequon. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
UW Credit Union presents the Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
With your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, I'm Will Summers. This week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week is Winneconne Wolves quarterback and three-star Iowa commit Brody Schaefer. Schaefer was nothing short of heroic in the Division 5 state championship, powering Winneconne to a 28-22 comeback win over Little Chute, capping a perfect 14-0 season. Down 9 late, Schaefer ignited the rally with an interception early in the fourth quarter, then led the Wolves on back-to-back scoring drives. He finished the night completing 11 of 16 passes for 149 yards and 2 touchdowns, while rushing for 123 yards and another score. Brody's play fueled a balanced Wolves offense and set up the game winner, an 8-yard touchdown run by Mason Mathey with just a minute and 20 seconds left. Winneconne claimed just the second state title in school history. Congratulations to Brody Schaefer, your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman from KBN. Tune in to Kyle, Brust Nortman from 2 to 5 every day. WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle, Brust Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN.
Hey! Like I said, if you're going to do something stupid, put yourself on video for YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. The whitest guy in the world.
Hey, I know I did that in the locker room before.
Of course, after a win. Strofe was totally the guy. I feel like you're not. You guys aren't together.
Let's go!
I'm pretty hyped, honestly.
You know how we've kind of nailed Alex Strofe as a youngling growing up.
Hey!
All right.
Hey!
We got a show to do.
Go, pal!
Not in rhythm.
I'm hyped.
You're hyped.
I'm hyped.
Brad's hyped.
My football team, yeah, Brad.
That was a show.
It's hard.
Brad, ready to go pump, baby.
It's hard to get hyped when I'm looking at that.
Let's go. I can tell. Stroke been to the party before.
Let's finish strong, boys.
Stroke with the white dude that grabbed the brothers and start going, hey.
Who invited this guy? How did he get in here?
Nah, it was cool. He's like, all right, come on, skinny guy.
Skinny guy.
Yeah.
He reminds me of like the really unathletic teammate
from laughing
when you do the starting lineups, and then you get in a huddle, and then he dances. You were totally that guy.
You're just insulting me because you're insecure that I came up with a funny bit and you didn't.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Half Baked? The movie Half Baked?
I have not.
Oh.
He's not invited.
I'm going to call him Roach or B-Rabbit. 8 Mile?
Yeah, B-Rabbit's 8 Mile.
Is this our way of distracting ourselves from Giannis deleting everything of the Bucks on social media?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, you ain't no A's and parties for that.
Well, going back to 2021, I think it is.
Yeah, the championship.
Yep. Scrubbing everything since the victory.
Yeah.
Kyle, you're in green.
Yeah, Packers and Bucks, and that's not a good sign. Let me tell you, as somebody who has been part of rocky relationships before, full of drama, and somebody who loves to be nosy, when you on social media and somebody scrubs photos, that's a bad sign. So Detective Kyle, when I'm on social media, and I see, if I'm scrolling, all of a sudden I say, that seems odd. What happened to the pictures of her and her boyfriend or him and his girlfriend? Let me click on the profile and do some snooping. And if you do some snooping on Giannis Antetokounmpo's profile, you will find that there is trouble in paradise right now. The Milwaukee Bucks lost to the Wizards, and the reaction that your superstar player had was to scrub his social media of 2025, 2024, 2023, 2022. Oh, my gosh. He just erased the last 4 years of his life right now. That is a bad sign.
Midlife crisis? Mid-basketball career crisis?
He ain't no crisis. Giannis is just telling us right now, this is a sign. Y'all better enjoy it while it lasts because it may be over. It may be over. So I'm going to enjoy this last, 4 months of basketball we got, and then we're going to realize we're going to remember what it was like back pre-Giannis.
But we won't be able to go look at what he did because he deleted.
Better go to YouTube, go watch the highlights.
Somebody saved it, hopefully.
It's over, fella. I'm just telling you this right now. I already see the writing on the wall because this basketball team, even if it does get better, this basketball team is not winning a championship this year. This basketball team is going to be fighting to make the playoffs. We might be in the play-in.
I mean, we've seen this team without Giannis. They're horrible. I mean, horrible. And even when they're back, they have a hard time beating teams like the Wizards, who are also horrible. So we know Giannis's main objective, which it should be, is to win a second championship. That is his main objective the remainder of his career. And this team is nowhere near championship ready. So if I'm Giannis, and I see him scrubbing social media like the relationship never happened, it is panic mode, and you're exactly right.
I said this from the beginning of the season.
Every single game.
This wasn't a championship year, but it was a chance to show that you were building towards a championship. And without Giannis, you could see what's there. And it doesn't even come close to the top of the league. And with Giannis, they're probably a playoff-ish team, maybe a play-in team.
Make an appearance.
But what happens when they make the appearance on his resume is 4 straight first-round exits, if that happens to be the case. Because believe it or not, they've lost the last 3 first-round appearances in the NBA playoffs. So I hate it. It sucks. It sucks that they suck. It sucks that Miles Turner is not providing what everyone would have hoped from a win-loss standpoint.
Yeah.
Kyle Kuzma was the worst trade in the entire world. And then on top of it, Chris Middleton doing what he did last night, hitting big shots late against the Bucks, kind of hurt the heart to see.
Yeah, the ride may be over. And again, I'm in the mindset of cherish the moment. I understand what the writing on the wall is saying. I understand that Giannis is going to be leaving the Milwaukee Bucks. Like that, I mean, we can't blame him. We cannot. Giannis gave everything to this city. He gave everything to this team. And unfortunately, we just have not been able to build a championship team around him, and we're not going to get back over the hump. And now the Milwaukee Bucks are going to be the Milwaukee Bucks of our childhood, which is going to be middle of the road and a bad team. And hopefully when you trade them, you get anything and everything you can.
Yeah, what's crazy is, Giannis has only advanced past the opening round 4 times in his career. Only 4 times. That was just from 2018 to 2021. Yeah, that's the only time he's done it. The 2021-2022 season. He deserves better. I mean, he really does. I know there's been a lot of upheaval, and before that, it was sort of building toward a championship team. But man, I mean, Giannis is a no doubt top 20 player in NBA history, in my opinion. And he's no doubt still a top 5 player in the entire NBA today. So he deserves to be on a team that's playing for a championship, that's in the spotlight, that's not fighting to, be in the play-in round. I mean, I can't blame him 1 second for wanting to be elsewhere. If that's the case, and if this is the first sign of doing that, because his greatness deserves a bigger stage, more championships, more success in the playoffs. He's done his part to some degree. There's been injuries, whatever, but it's a sad end potentially. And I'm just trying to enjoy every moment that we got left with him.
800-990-3776. I think that's enough sadness for the Giannis watching the Bucks sort of kind of stink.
Listen, it is what it is, man.
Let's go to Dale in Oak Creek because he wants to know how the Packers are going to win against the Bears. Go ahead, Dale, on the Carbos Talk text line.
Hey guys, so the Packers won in week 12, so we know that. But now on to week 13. So do you think the Packers can beat the Bears by maybe some more points? And do you think the defense and the offense are going to be good this time? And
Dale, let me answer for you. Yes, they have everything that they have from a team standpoint to win this football game. Put your worries aside, Dale. Put your worries aside.
They're the better team. The Packers are the better
They're
team.
6.5-point favorites. Doesn't mean they're going to win, but for a team
big gap for
a team that's in first place,
not just first place in the NFC North, the whole first place of the NFC.
It's one of the biggest point spreads of the weekend. I think there's only 2 or 3 even more than them. So it just goes to show the belief that the
lack
odds
thereof,
have.
I'd say, from a belief in the Bears.
The thing is the odds makers and those who are smart, they watch a lot of football. They don't just watch the Green Bay Packers. They don't watch the Chicago Bears. They watch the entire NFL, and they set the line based off that and, movement that Ben can go into. But that just shows you how bad and fraudulent the Chicago Bears simply are, and it shows you how much better the Green Bay Packers have been. The Green Bay Packers have been a more consistent football team than the Chicago Bears have been this entire football season. When you look up and down the stat line, the Packers have not only a good offense, but they also have a very elite defense that goes along with that good offense. The Chicago Bears can't say that. They are a one-trick pony on offense running the ball and a one-trick pony on defense with forcing turnovers. You can't be a one-trick pony and think you're going to win the damn Kentucky Derby.
What's crazy to me, we're evaluating how good these teams are. And obviously, here in ESPN Milwaukee or, anyone in Chicago, you kind of get lost in your echo chamber. But if we just go to the odds makers, if we go to Potawatomi Sportsbook and look at who the Super Bowl odds are, right? I want you to notice something about where the Bears stand with it, right? So, favorite to win the Super Bowl based on odds, LA Rams, then the Seahawks, then the Packers. So the Packers are the third favorite to win the Super Bowl based on Potawatomi.
In the entire NFL.
In the entire NFL. Now let's start naming teams that come between the Packers and the Bears. You ready? It might take a minute.
Uh-oh.
The Packers are third. Then the Eagles. Then the Buffalo Bills.
2.
Denver Broncos.
3.
New England Patriots.
4.
Indianapolis Colts.
5.
Baltimore Ravens.
6.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Those teams are not playing well.
Detroit Lions.
8.
San Francisco 49ers.
9.
Houston Texans.
10.
Chicago Bears.
So there's 10 teams.
They're the number 1 seed in the NFC currently.
What is that, 13 or 14th? 14th best odds.
Go buy it now, people.
14th best odds.
The playoff picture together. I was like, if the Packers beat the Bears and the Lions beat the Cowboys, they're 1 game back of the Bears.
The Bears are in trouble. That's why, as Strofe kind of said it before, they have to understand that this ain't over. They got to find a way to win 2 more football games, but you're going up against a lot of teams that have to win as well.
Over to the KBN Sports Desk with Alex Strofe.
Tim on the text line. Strofe, today's show was funny. Brust, seriously, he is his own intelligence. I taught for 28 years. Brust is a very rare one. He's very smart without a particular memory of useless facts.
Wow. Is that a compliment?
I don't know. What
I can't tell.
Useless facts.
I think if you're a very rare one,
You don't want to be rare. You don't want to be rare in that way.
You don't want to be rare.
You want to be
good,
rare.
right?
No, you want to be rare after you've done something exceptional.
Different.
Yeah.
Different.
He says very smart.
No,
without a particular memory of useless facts.
I feels like a compliment.
I don't.
He's saying that he's smart, but he doesn't have the ability to recall useless facts.
He's a smart dumb.
Does that mean he can recall useful facts?
Yeah, I think no, because he can't. Does that mean he's dumb? That just means that's a nice way of calling him dumb by a long-term T-shirt.
But I'm a very rare one that's very smart.
He's probably gotten very skilled at complimenting students that aren't as smart, right? I mean, it's his job.
You better take it easy over there. Sounds like you're projecting his thoughts as yours.
No. I'm in the Ben Brust Smart camp.
Really buying that one.
Saying.
Yeah, Yep. That feels really good. Why don't you shut up and tell us? Well, you can't shut up.
You can't shut up and tell us about
this. This is what Tim's saying. Tell us about Bang 5-9.
Oh, I would love to tell you about Bang 5-9.
I'm a rare one.
They are in the business of making lives better. That's their mission statement. Bang 5-9 is your true local community bank who is all about making lives better. They're making lives better of their customers. You don't just win the prestigious Community Choice Award as Best Bank in the Milwaukee area without making your customers' lives exceedingly better. How about their employees? Top workplace for 16 straight years, but even more so through charitable giving, volunteerism. They're making the lives better of everybody here in southeastern Wisconsin. It is incredible to see all the ways that they have been able to use their resources, their time, their talents to give to the local area and give back to those who need it most. Bank 5-9, your go-to place if you want to make your life a little bit better. So visit one of their 14 branch locations or visit them online at bank59.com to learn how they can make your life better financially. Member FDIC.
On the Carbless Talk and Text line, I just messaged Tim, is this a compliment? Because I do want to know where he was heading with that, because I'm confused.
Kind of felt like a compliment.
Shut up, Brad. You're being mean. Ben Johnson doesn't even believe in his quarterback. Listen to him on the other side.
This is Kyle, Brust Nortman.
Dick Van Dyke, real quick on the cha-cha slide ACL, says she was carried out by all 5 of us. 5 people?
That's a big girl. Big girl. Yeah, that's a big girl who did cha-cha.
Stop it, Kyle.
What you mean? 5 of them had to carry. That's a big girl. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound 41, backing up from Good Hope Road all the way down past Capitol. Northbound is going to be backed up from about Mayfair Road up to Capitol, and then it slows down again just north of Capitol Drive all the way to Silver Spring. Southbound 43 is backed up from Keefe down through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge all the way down to the KK River. On the northbound side, backing up from just before Fond du Lac Avenue, pretty much all the way up past North. Traffic is brought to you by Life Navigator Soap and Suds Drive. Your donation of body wash, hand soap, or laundry pods will help local kids and adults with disabilities stay healthy all year. Learn more at lifenavigators.org. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. For tonight, we'll see a chance for flurries, mostly cloudy, a low of 18. Tomorrow, chance of snow showers again, mostly cloudy, a high of 31. Weather's brought to you by Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more. Easy and affordable apparel personalization with no minimums and fast turnaround. For all your printing needs, bigfrog.com/Mequon. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Hi, this is Leanne Womack. I fell in love with country music as a child listening to my dad spin records at a radio station. I always dreamed of hearing my own songs on the radio. I set a goal and achieved it. You can do anything if you set your mind to it. Never let anyone tell you it's impossible. So if you have the chance to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance.
This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
A blizzard of $300,000 in prizes is rolling into Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. It's Arctic action. 1 in, Step 1. Earn entries with your rewards card December 1st through the 18th. Step 2. Show up for Thursday drawings. Step 3. Be ready for a chance to pick from a weekly prize board. As a bonus, there'll be a jackpot drawing for the leftover prizes. Arctic Arctic action, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Crisp air, cozy sweaters, and a home that's actually ready for fall. Exterior Pros and Baths is giving $3,000 off roofing, siding, windows, or bath remodels this month. Don't let your home be the only thing falling apart this season. Visit extpros.com or call 262-800-4274. That's extpros.com or call 262-800-4274. Exterior Pros and Baths, because your house deserves a little sweater weather too. The holidays are the perfect time to thank the people who make your business shine. At Alpha Custom Apparel, we help you create custom gifts and branded apparel that show true appreciation. Whether it's polished polos for your sales team, cozy quarter zips for employees, or thoughtful giveaways for your best clients. We make it easy with fast turnaround, creative options, and Midwest service you can count on. This season, give gifts that build pride and strengthen relationships long after the holidays are over. Visit alphacustomapparel.com and start your holiday gifting today.
My husband's an animal in bed.
Well, you know.
Not in the fun way. Think warthog. With a chainsaw.
Snoring and sleep apnea affect over 90 million people, and 1 out of 4 couples sleep in separate rooms. Advent can help. We've been Milwaukee's one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care under one roof. Advent's unique approach can help you breathe and sleep better, and many avoid a CPAP. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
Hey, the only animal you want in your bed is your dog.
Advent. Sleep better. Sleep together. Learn how you can improve your life at adventknows.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Oh, y'all know what time it is. It's time to upgrade your home. The winter is cold, and you don't want to have those cold, old, drafty windows making you have to crank up the heat. That's why I have the perfect solution for you, and that is Universal Windows Direct. They are helping homeowners beat the winter blues with a deal that's all about comfort, saving, and something to look forward to. Right now, when you buy 2 windows, you get 2 free with no limit. Whether you're replacing a few or you're doing a full home upgrade, it is a great way to stretch your budget further. Even better, you'll get 0% interest for 60 months. That's 5 years, 0% interest financing, making it one of the most flexible payment plans you will find. I got mine. I'm only paying $63 per month, 0% interest for 5 whole years. Oh, my windows look great, and my budget is even better. So make sure you call Universal Windows Direct today at 414-410-2000. That's 414-410-2000. Or go to universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free in-home estimate today. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I do want to hear from Ben Johnson, the Bears head coach, on their struggling passing game with their guy Caleb Williams in a second here. It's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across 94.5 ESPN, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, and of course the ESPN Wisconsin app. Now, Tim had chimed in about something where I couldn't tell if it was a compliment or not towards my intelligence, and I asked, is this a compliment? The original was... Brust, seriously, he has his own intelligence. I taught for 28 years. Brust is a rare one. Very smart without a particular memory of useless facts. He follows it up with, yes, seriously, you are smart as any Wisconsinite. Ha. No, really. I taught at West High, 5 blocks from Camp Randall. I taught kids that were great at everything, super smart, math geniuses, etc. But I had kids who were brilliant without science, math, and facts. They went far, the furthest. But you are on the extreme end of the spectrum. Use it to your advantage.
I still don't know that's a compliment.
I don't know either. I'm still confused.
Especially because he said ha.
Yeah, Madison West is a very good public high school out that way. You aren't with the elite of the
Let's go to Tom in Illinois, who's a Packer fan in Bear Country.
How you doing, guys?
What up, Tom?
Hey, I want to thank you for the coverage today. I've been listening to too much of these Bear fans down here. I was being a doubter. Listen to you guys today. I feel so much better going into Sunday. Thank you.
As you should.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're touting this running game and Ben Johnson and their Super Bowl Bears. Super Bowl shuffles getting replayed.
Oh, gosh.
They got this. I'm not understanding it.
Yeah, that's a waste of time. But what makes you so special calling in from Chicago?
Yeah, well, I had heard a rumor that this might be an old history teacher of mine.
That is correct.
Oh.
What grade?
And I can verify that I had been his senior year.
Oh,
Senior
wow. So
year.
So you must have passed him too, right? Like he had to. The kid got into Stanford. So you just giving out A's down there, huh?
Well, my final exam was full of useless facts, and he knew most of them.
Oh,
yeah.
So
what happened?
I didn't retain him.
What history do you teach?
Well, I taught Ben an elective on the Civil War, so just Civil War.
Ben doesn't know anything about the Civil War.
Ben, what years did the Civil War take place?
I mean,
This is breaking my heart.
I think I was going way too far back. The Civil War was like
Come on, you got it.
1950. Okay, no, I was gonna say that. No.
Bro, your dad was born in 1950.
1840.
It's just still too early. Did your dad fight for the Yankees? Did he fight for the Yankees? I say, did he fight for the Union Army? Or did he fight for the Confederates? Was he a Confederate soldier, Ben? Don't let me find that out. Your dad was fighting to keep slavery as a way of life.
Tom, can I just ask Tom?
Wow.
What year were you born?
Was I born?
Yeah.
1972.
Okay, so you think your teacher teaching you about the Civil War was born
22 years?
22 years after it started?
19? That is dumb. You said 9. I said, come on, let me
finish that.
Let me see where you going with that one.
1840.
No, that's too early.
Too early now.
Too early. Jesus, you don't know. You're just throwing numbers out there.
Dude, I studied for when I had to get an A in his class.
It doesn't matter. This is just basic U.S. history. Like, literally, our country
Pretty
was about to
huge
divide.
war.
The South succeeded from the North. We were separated. This is a huge turning point in our country. And you have no idea when it started. You literally said 1950. Bro, what? Do you know what they were fighting for? 1950?
Thank you, Tom, for the call.
No, Tom, stop. Matter of fact, Tom, I hope you're still teaching when my children come, so I know it's an easy A. My goodness.
He said we made him feel better about the Packers, and then what's most important here?
Well, look at this.
Now you made him feel bad about his career.
19.
No, he's got to be proud of where I am today.
Well, how?
Against
man?
all odds.
You said the Civil War started.
The fact that you started with 9. The fact you said 9 anything is egregious. Just egregious. You thought they was driving cars during the Civil War? Dropping bombs? Dude, you said after World War II. 19.
I got nothing to say, Kyle.
Bro,
it was an accident.
wow.
No, but as soon as I said it, I knew it was wrong.
No, you didn't. Because you said
finish
he said
the
9. I said, go wait, 9 what? And you said 50.
Well, yeah, you egged me on. I take cues from the crowd.
You should listen. There should be no human being on this earth that should be able to egg you on to say the Civil War ended in 1950. There should be nobody.
It was civil rights.
The Civil Rights didn't end in 1950 either. What are you saying?
When was it?
The Civil Rights Act was passed in
you don't know.
No, 1964 was the first Civil Rights Act, so you're still wrong on that one.
I'm not good at history.
I'm crying.
No, that's not being good. That's just being dumb. Like that's flat out stupid. I promise you, there won't be one fifth grader that says that.
I don't know about that.
They know it had to be an 18-something.
I don't know what you want me to do here.
I don't know, man. This is bad.
That was remarkable.
This is bad. I didn't think Brad set you up that bad.
I thought it was like a pretty softball, right? Like your teacher would be proud. I mean,
Who's the president?
That's
Abe Lincoln.
Oh, okay. So Abe Lincoln in 1950 was alive.
Yeah, I know. I'm putting it all together in my head. We're focused on Packers Bears. I'm not thinking about history.
Dude, you shouldn't have to think. Like, I understand if you didn't get the dates right, but 1950 is just... That's way off, man. Way off. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Strofe, thanks for having my teacher on.
Yeah, no problem.
That's dead.
An elective on Civil War.
That was terrific.
No, I don't know if it is.
You had no hope outside of basketball. You know what? Here's the thing about Ben Brust. When he gets locked in on something, he is, obsessively on it.
I think I need to obsess about history.
No, too late. Just don't teach your daughter.
Are you ever going to
You should not teach your daughter. Let
like
your
when
wife
she
do
brings
it.
homework home.
No, because you're going to have her put night. They going when she said, well, my dad helped me, they going to say, you are a liar. I'm going to call you. First, you put 1950 on here for the Civil War, and then you lied and said your dad told you that? Wait till I call Mr. Brust.
I need Brad to tell us about Lifetime Home Services while I reevaluate my life.
Okay, well, if you need to reevaluate your house, whatever it is, that project, that service that needs to get done, I will bet you that Lifetime Home Services can take advantage of it and make it useful and make it so that it gets conquered for you. Their menu of services, it's exhaustive. It's unbelievable. Whatever that project is, try them. Just try calling and going on the website. I bet you they are able to take care of it because their range is massive. For me, it was custom closets. We just had our custom closet redone for baby Will. Now his room is complete and it is perfect, ready for him to sleep in and enjoy. And whatever it is for you to make your house safer and better looking, epoxy floors, full home renovations, could be HVAC, radon safety, cabinetry, organization, whatever it is, Lifetime Home Services has a solution for you. For over 30 years, families just like ours have trusted Lifetime Home Services to make their homes safer and better looking. Trusted solutions with lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
Petey Pablo chimes in. Yes, Abe Lincoln and Babe Ruth ran the crap out of the New York Yankees back in the day. We hear from Ben Johnson about his quarterback that he doesn't believe in. This time for real. No teachers of mine can call in. Next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
Caleb Williams sucks.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 43, backing up from just south of Capitol Drive all the way down through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge. Back on the brakes from about Beecher Street down towards the KK River crossing. Northbound's backed up out of the Marquette all the way up past North Avenue. Westbound 94 heavy from 20th Street all the way to Hawley Road. Eastbound from 92nd Street to Hawley Road. And we do have a crash on 41 northbound at Burleigh off on the right shoulder. Traffic is brought to you by Racine Danish Kringles. They have the perfect gift idea for you. A holiday design gift box filled with all your favorite Kringle flavors. Go to Kringle.com or call 800-4DANISH to order. And check in the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Chance of flurries, mostly cloudy, a low of 18. Tomorrow, chance for snow showers, mostly cloudy, a high of 31. Weather is brought to you by Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center in Waukesha. Play over 2,000 courses, including that famous one with the green jackets. Book your bay at wisconsinindorgolfcenter.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
This is Matt Meitner, owner of Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Do you find yourself talking to your dog but feel like she's not listening to you?
Bella, sit!
Are you constantly repeating yourself but she's not following your directions?
Sit! Sit!
Frustrating, isn't it? At Sit Means Sit Dog Training, we want to help you have a happy, confident, and obedient dog, and we also want to make the training process an enjoyable and worthwhile experience. Contact Sit Means Sit today to schedule a free consultation so we can create a customized training program so you are able to have the dog you want and deserve.
Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Sorry, we don't train husbands, wives, or kids.
There are 12 months in the year.
12 hours on the clock.
12 signs of the zodiac.
12 days of Christmas.
12 apostles.
And 12 wow items at Kessler's.
And 12 wow items at Kessler's.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
One of the coolest wow items is only $48.
It's a paperclip chain made out of gold-plated sterling silver.
Very cool. And just $48.
We have wow tennis bracelets for just $1,998.
Wow 10-carat tennis necklaces.
Wow engagement rings.
A wow toggle heart bracelet.
And it's just $168.
Wow diamond pendants.
And a fantastic wow snowflake pendant in sterling silver.
With blue color-enhanced diamonds. Blue!
And it's just $163. Kessler's is the place to be for you and me.
And Blue Diamonds are you diamonds.
The thing is wow. The time is now.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you and our holiday hours, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Host an unforgettable outing and create special memories with your crew at a Milwaukee Bucks game. Groups of 10 or more can score ticket savings, block seating, and take part in special activities on game days. Showcase your team's talents on center court, score a high five from the pros, and more. There are great options for groups of all sizes. Start planning your ultimate Bucks basketball game day experience today at bucks.com/groups. That's bucks.com/groups.
Sometimes the best escape is the one you can take every day, right at home. Hey, it's Jen Latta. Between covering football games, traveling, and chasing my kids around, my schedule can get pretty hectic. That's why my infrared sauna from Good Health Saunas has become my go-to for balance and recovery. The gentle, radiant heat helps me relax, sweat out stress, and recharge, so I'm ready for whatever's next. You can feel the same calm and reset. Just stop by the Good Health Saunas showroom in Waukesha or visit goodhealthsaunas.com/Jen.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
A blizzard of 300 grand in prizes is rolling into Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. It's Arctic action. Want in? Earn entries with your rewards card in December through the 18th. Show up for the Thursday drawings. Be ready for a chance to pick from the weekly wheel prize board. And as a bonus, there will be a jackpot drawing for the leftover prizes. Wrap up your year with Arctic action at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Let's hear from Ben Johnson, the head coach of the Chicago Bears, who's laying out their own problems in front of our very eyes, which we all know about, and that's Caleb Williams and their passing game.
We got to fundamentally be correct. The primary receiver, when he's open, we want to make sure we hit him. And then all of our pass catchers, we just harped on it today. We need to be more disciplined in our route detail. It's not where it needs to be. Our depth's not proper all the time. Our steps isn't. And so everybody's got a role to play to get this pass game cleaned up. It's not where it needs to be. We're winning in spite of our passing game, not because of it. And none of us are pleased with that right now.
Winning in spite of the passing game from Ben Johnson's Kyle Brust Nortman with you till 5 o'clock. Look, I've gotten to the point where it's already Tuesday, and like the Packers just need to handle business. Like they need to take this 9-3 team that has all these one-score games and the turnover margin that they have with only a running game and put it to rest. They need to show up and keep playing the complementary football that they have the last couple weeks and put that into motion in a big game. It is a big game, and we'll name the game later in the week, but I don't believe in this Bears team, and Bears fans, as we've talked about, still have this trepidation where like they can't jump into this week because they truly don't believe.
Well, they've watched them all year.
Well, and you're even hearing doubts from Ben Johnson, and he's the offensive guy, right? I mean, it's one thing to establish a running game I think they got like 3 guys in free agency on the offensive line to like shore that up. So, I mean, it's an easier fix to change the running game for the Chicago Bears. And honestly, the running game for the Chicago Bears was never that bad. They tried to get better offensive linemen, which they did. We have a good offensive line, and they're running the ball effectively. But I thought Ben Johnson was known as the guy who can take any quarterback and make them look great, right? Offensive brilliance, particularly in the passing game. Now, I think we can appreciate that Jared Goff is a much better quarterback than Caleb Williams, but the things that he's talking about, like hitting your number 1 wide receiver and making sure that wide receivers are in the right place where they should be, it's pretty basic stuff. That's pretty elementary stuff. I'm shocked that it's week 13 or 14, whatever week it is, and they haven't been able to fix it. It's something that
was year 1 of Jordan Love starting stuff.
Yes.
Not year 2, last year of running the wrong routes.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But
it's hard for them to fix.
It's going to be hard for them to fix.
Season.
And I think he understands. That's why, to be honest, the passing game is bad, and the coach knows he has no choice but to run the football, and they do it at a very, very good rate. And so the Chicago Bears have an issue, and they have a problem that this is not a sustainable way to win football games. In order to win football games by running the football at the rate that they do, you have to have an elite defense, and that is something they do not have, because when you play really good football teams and everything gets tighter, and you're playing Quarterbacks like Jordan Love. You're going to play quarterbacks like a Matthew Stafford in the playoffs. Those are the type of quarterbacks that aren't going to just give you too many turnovers, and that's when you run into issues. And so he understands going into this game that this football team has been able to skate by, winning all their games by less than 10 points or less. They understand that they have to play as perfect a football as possible in order for them to win these games. And I give them a lot of credit for sneaking it out, but their luck is going to run out, and it's going to begin on Sunday.
Yeah. This head coaching matchup is intriguing, not because of the presser from Ben Johnson saying when he was on the Lions he enjoyed beating Matt LaFleur, whatever, to the fact that Brad Nortman is talking about this turnover margin that the Bears have and the way that the game plays out. If you told him that there was 0 interceptions, 0 fumbles, 90% of his brain would say that the Packers won that game. But I don't want it to be vanilla, stale, run the ball with Josh Jacobs only in like go back to where you were. They need to be building on what they have despite that turnover margin. I think they just need to focus on them. I don't want to see Matt LaFleur after putting the display of out Dan Campbell to, all right, we'll just play conservative and make this a tighter, low-scoring game. Like I want to see them continue to evolve towards building a championship level team, not playing to the opponent, so to speak.
And I'm right there with you when it comes to that, because the way they played on Thanksgiving, it's reflective of a championship level team, right? And I think that this game against the Bears is a huge game, right? Critical, not must win, but it's a pretty important game. But that's not the only goal that the Green Bay Packers have this year, right? Like, we know that they have championship standards and expectations. So in order to actually be a threat in the playoffs, the way they played on Thanksgiving is how they're going to have to play. Jordan Love's going to have to play at an MVP type level. Micah Parsons is going to have to play like a defensive player of the year type level, which they both have been. And everyone's going to have to raise their standard, balanced, aggressive, not conservative, but more going for it. That's what wins in today's NFL. So I agree that I don't want to see the Packers take a step back from playing that kind of football, because that's the football you're going to need in the playoffs. However, for me, Jordan Love still has those, let's call it used to be like 5 or 6 plays a game where you're like, whoa, that's not very good. We don't want to do that. Let's eradicate that. Now it's like 1 or 2, and maybe not in every game. There's like 1 or 2 plays where you're like, whoo, that was a little bit of a risky play. Most of the time, it hasn't come back to bite him. I think that's because he's more accurate and making better decisions. I would just love for Matt LaFleur to say, let's take those 1 to 2 throws that are maybe slightly higher chance of turnover. Let's just not do them this week. Let's just not do them and make it so that the Bears have to beat the Packers, not that we just give them the game. Because I think that's the case. I think the Packers win this handily.
Yeah, I think the biggest takeaway we should be having from this game on Thursday against the Detroit Lions is the fact that Matt LaFleur, he challenged his team offensively, right? He said, we're going to be aggressive, we're going to take chances, and I'm going to need you all to execute. And they rose to the occasion, and that exactly is what they did. They responded in the way that you want an elite championship football team to respond. To me, this game on Thursday wasn't just about beating the Detroit Lions. It turned out to be a game where the Green Bay Packers found themselves. I think they found an offensive identity. I believe that if this is the way Matt LaFleur goes, and I'm not talking about 4th and 3 all the time from the 50 or whatever he did at the end of the game, which was crazy, but it worked out. I'm talking about simply just applying pressure to other teams. When you go into a game like the Packers did against the Lions, you know that the Lions are going to go for it on 4th downs. So what you know with that is we need to maximize every single opportunity. We need to make sure that our defense is executing, our defense is locked in as possible, because they're going to have to play 4-down territory from from the opposing team's own 40 sometimes, right? And so I believe that Matt LaFleur finally found something in this offense. And you look at the posts after the game and the guys at the locker even this week, they found themselves and they found confidence. They truly do believe in the fact that if we play at this level, we can't be beaten by very many football teams in the NFL. And so I believe the Green Bay Packers should biggest takeaway from Thursday should be the fact that they have confidence in themselves, that they can excel at any level against any team, and they should take that level of confidence against the Chicago Bears on Sunday.
One thing that keeps popping up on the Carbless Talk and text line is a couple people calling Kyle out for saying that this Packers team is consistent. And before the Vikings game, the word inconsistency would come up a lot. I was thinking more of the defense, I thought. You've kind of talked about them, even the offense.
And also, just overall as a football team, the Green Bay Packers have been a consistent team. The offense has definitely been inconsistent throughout the year. The defense has been very, very consistent. But overall, under Matt LaFleur, this has been a consistent football team where they win a lot of football games. They compete week in and week out.
But the way the game plays out, that's the consistency issue where, I think they've moved past the last 2 weeks. It'd be hard for me to put the word consistent next to this team until they do it. If they beat 3 straight divisional opponents, I'll be like, yes.
That would be remarkable.
You're playing consistent, good football at the right time heading into the back half of the season where your schedule's tougher and you have a chance to put yourself at the top of the division and get a home playoff game. If they beat the Bears, I'm willing to put the consistent term next to it. If you want to do it now, that's fine. I'm just saying where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I mean, consistent. The Packers' grand narrative has been consistent, right? They're making playoffs every year. You've got good quarterback play, generally speaking. And the defense has been good this year. I think when it comes to the Packers, it's just that they've been consistent at the end of these seasons, right? Carr-a-thon, I'm going back to that. But they figure it out come November, December, where they're playing their best football.
Except last year, the Vikings game was putrid. And that led to a bad game, despite it not meaning much against the Bears. You lost your last 3 games.
That's true. That's true.
They continue to elevate themselves. So I guess when I look at this overall, the last 3 years, seeing them consistently grow, right? Consistently be a competitive football team, consistently finding ways to win, consistently making the playoffs. That is what I'm talking about with level of consistency overall. We can nitpick and look at the offense has not been the way that we want them to be. They've been up, they've been down a little bit, but overall the football team, to me, is still a consistent team that has found a way to win a lot of football games. And the record shows for it itself.
It's going to be a frigid one outside. You got to make sure you can move around. Am I right?
That's right. I mean, if you think that being inside, maybe in your car, you feel that pain, your knees, your hips, your shoulders, your back. Outside now, when it's cold, it's even worse. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative medicine and will give you back your life and take away that joint pain that you are feeling. 2025 might have been a year dictated by pain in your body, but 2026 can be a year with a whole new you. All you got to do is go to QC Kinetics, get your absolutely free consultation, let them diagnose you, put you on a personal path to a pain-free life, and explain to you and show you how they can use cellular treatments to give you your life back, heal that joint pain that you're feeling, take away that pain, no surgery, no pain pills, no long recovery, just your body remembering how to feel good again. You're going to wish you did it this time last year, so don't let this be one of those New Year's resolutions that goes by the wayside. Make this a year that you take control of the pain in your life and make 2026 your best year yet. You can do that with QC Kinetics. Your healing is within reach. Call for your absolutely free and no obligation free consultation at QC Kinetics today at 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298.
Professor Big Daddy J.A. John Anderson of ESPN Sports Center and now teaching at the University of Missouri joins us next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
You said, I'm really down in the dumps. Nobody gave me a compliment on my new sweater. So, yeah, we're gassing you up, handsome. You go, King.
Look at that.
King on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. On this show, it's always football season.
You have to understand what game you need to play. Not everything is the same. And LaFleur said that in his postgame. You have to understand, what do you need to do to win?
Wilde and Tauscher, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Sometimes you can get by being a little more conservative. Other times, you have to match fire with fire. That's what yesterday was. We went for it and we executed. They didn't.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kevin Moret here from Mentality. Life's a relentless competition, and you might be losing without even knowing it. With testosterone levels plummeting 25% in just 2 decades, you're likely operating at a fraction of your potential. Your kids sense it when you're too exhausted for playtime. Your wife notices when that spark fades. Here's the harsh truth. Without addressing low T, nothing works. Diets fail, workouts fall flat, but there's hope. Mentality's FDA-approved treatment restores testosterone by an average of 30%. Don't let low T rob you of life's precious moments. Start at mentalityhealth.com/radio.
At Citizens Bank, we believe banking is more than transactions. It's about being recognized and remembered. It's feeling like you're understood and supported along the way. It's the small stuff that says, we know you. Because when your bank gets you, banking just feels better. Citizens Bank. Bank where you belong. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/belong. Citizens Bank is member FDIC.
Welcome to Jackpot Land, this fall at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all fall to win your share of thousands in prizes each month. And earn entries into the big December Jackpot Land prize drawings. Your October, November, and December entries all count. Win thousands in cash or reward play. Welcome to Jackpot Land, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
A father faces homelessness. A mother is hospitalized, and there's no one to watch their children. La Causa Crisis Nursery and Respite Center is the only free 24/7 crisis nursery in Milwaukee. It's a safe and nurturing place for children aged 0 to 12 to stay while their parents work to regain stability and strength. Your generosity keeps La Causa's doors open and provides meals, classroom resources, mental health support, and more. Every child deserves the chance to dream, grow, and thrive. Make a difference by donating today at lacausa.org.
Hey, it's Brad Nortman, and when it comes to my home, I want a team that I can trust, and that's Lifetime Home Services. From cleaner air and radon safety to custom closets and electrical work, they do it all under one roof. What I'm most excited about right now is their epoxy floors. They make your garage clean, durable, and organized with shelving and storage to get everything off the floor. For over 30 years, families have trusted Lifetime Home Services to make their homes safer and better looking. Trusted solution, lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
Whoa! What are these? Screamin' Sicilian loaded breadsticks. Available in 2 great flavors, cheesy garlic or pepperoni. Both delicious. Screamin' Sicilian doesn't play around. They're fully loaded breadsticks that come in their own bakeable tray.
Dang! Woo! These are next level. Are they the main course?
Nah, just the appetizer. Find Screamin' Sicilian loaded breadsticks in your local grocer's freezer section. Screamin' Sicilian loaded breadsticks. Bring the party, bring the flavor.
At every meeting, at every new beginning, at every celebration, we make better happen. At Cousin Subs, better is more than just a word. It's a promise we serve at every party. Our customizable party boxes, box lunches, party chips, and dozen cookie boxes offer the options you need to please any crowd. Whatever the occasion, we will never settle for being just good enough. Order on our mobile app or online at cousinsubs.com. Cousin Subs, we believe in better.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Buying a home is one of the biggest moves you'll ever make. And if you're making a move like that, I want you to have a team behind you that knows what they are doing and they actually care. That's why when you're ready, you need to speak with my friends at Citizens Bank. From the pre-approval process, even the closing, and even after you get your keys, they will make every step of the way so easy. They won't give you any runaround. They understand how stressful it is buying a new home, whether it's your first home or you're looking to buy another home or refinance a home. You want to have somebody who can help you. You want to have somebody who you don't feel afraid to call and ask questions. That's what they do. They make that process as stress-free as possible so you can get inside of your dream home. And what I love about them is you get to work with somebody in person, or you can do an application online. You have options when you work with Citizens Bank. So whether you're buying, refinancing, or just starting to dream, check out citizensbankwi.bank. That's citizensbankwi.bank. Citizensbankwi.bank. That is banking when you belong with Citizens Bank.
Joining us now on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman before the Homer Hour is Professor Big Daddy J.A. John Anderson. What's going on, John?
Nothing, man. We just we ran through a little snow the other day, and we've got some frigid temperatures. And if I was within 100 miles of Rib Mountain, I'd swear I was back home.
I think that might land with older people. Did you guys get that?
Rib Mountain. Rib Mountain.
Rib Mountain.
None of you know what Rib Mountain is?
In Wausau? Granite State Park or whatever?
Yeah,
Rib Mountain? Come
it's
on.
the state park of Wausau, the ski hill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not, I don't know anything
I'm not
about
trying to claim to know it.
You guys sound more and more like fraudulent Wisconsinites than what I love.
I'm
sorry, I haven't spent a lot of time in Wausau.
Yeah.
This guy hasn't lived here in how long, and he's making references.
Dude,
He's got a lot of age on us, man.
Wait, time out. No. You're saying that you need to age or living somewhere to determine whether or not you remember what a mountain is or whatever it is?
I would say Rib Mountain is a pretty just Wisconsin reference.
Bro, I guarantee you can go up and down these MPS schools. They don't know what the hell Rib Mountain is. I don't know what that is.
John, I tried to help.
I don't know what that is.
I feel bad that I didn't mean to light the wick on that one. Sorry, fellas.
Yeah, way to go. Now we're going to be talking about Rib Mountain.
I'm going to Google it.
I'm not going to lie, John. The feeling that I get is Bears fans are not able to jump all the way in because they truly don't believe in their team that they can beat the Packers. Do you agree with that statement?
The ones I've run in here all think that it's a done deal, that they can, that they're full. They are completely because we've got a fairly good number of transplants, and then we've got a bunch of kids that don't know anything except they.
That's
think
your job.
Great. I've asked a lot of them. I'm like, dude, I have yet to see the "We're in first place on December 1st" T-shirt that they sell anywhere. Maybe those are online. I have not seen one yet, so I don't know where to have. I don't know where to get those, but. No, I feel like they are all like, we can beat anybody right now. Like they're shocked that right up until the Eagles game, and now they're full on. They're like, oh, well, we beat the Eagles. We're deserving the number 1 seed for sure. The Packers will go down easy, and they have just adopted the role of favorite seamlessly. Like this is like none of the last 20 years has happened to them. So we will see what comes of it.
John, do you know when it comes to odds for Potawatomi Sportsbook, where the Chicago Bears rank in odds for Super Bowl favorites right now as they're the number 1 team in the NFC?
Are they? I'm shocked.
Do you know where they rank? Do you think they rank top 5 or top 10?
Oh, top 10. I don't think they're top 5.
They're number 14. The Green Bay Packers are number 3, and they are number 14. That shows you that Potawatomi has no trust, and nobody has trust in the Chicago Bears football team because, granted, they beat the Philadelphia Eagles. There's still so much more they have to prove with that very bad defense that they have. That you take away the turnovers, which you can't. They're bad defense, very bad.
No, but getting the ball from the other team, getting other possessions, that makes up for a lot of it. They're certainly more formidable. And they have what other teams and you guys, since you all played, know how powerful it can be is, man, we just get confidence you believe. That goes such a long way, right? Do I think they're as talented as the Packers? No, but you walk in there and you think, wow, we can hang in there. That's half the battle, is that you come off the bus thinking, all right, we're going to give them a game. And even where they believe like they should win the game. And, they don't have to think if this happens and then, Rodgers' arm falls off, then we got a chance, right? They just think they can go out and win the fight straight up. And that to me that's a powerful thing in sports. And that's the thing more than anything, you got to kind of knock out of them.
Real quick, John. Everyone's on Team John and Team Strofe. A lot of Carbless talking text on YouTube saying not knowing Rib Mountain is really bad.
I've driven past it a bunch. Never knew his name. Rib Mountain.
I don't think I've ever.
Going up north.
Yeah, I don't go up north.
John. So the Bears lead the NFL in turnover margin by a wide margin, plus 17. Yeah. And they've won every game that they won the turnover margin. They've lost every game that they've lost it, if you include turnovers on downs. Are you in my camp where maybe Matt LaFleur should draw up a slightly more conservative game plan, even though they've been cooking when he's been more aggressive, thinking back on Thanksgiving? I think he should be a little bit more conservative to maybe not risk turning the ball over, just given this defense they're going up against?
Well, like the stat you make, I bet is pretty close to universal. I often wonder why we need 3-hour pregame shows when you go, you know what, if you run the ball and stop the run and turn it over less than the other guy, you're going to win. But then you still got 2 hours and 58 minutes to fill on pregame shows. So I think what you lay out is probably universal. I am very much of the belief, actually the opposite. Do what we do best. Whether that is shoot the three or run fast breaks or pound it between the tackles or throw it in the West Coast offense. I want to do what I do best. And if I do it really well in football, because, the way it lays out, if I do it better than you, even if you know it's coming for the most part, I don't know that you can necessarily stop it. So I'm very much I'm kind of the opposite of that. Sorry. I'd be like,